You contemplate, are we, am I? I think it's sane, I think it's logical. What I don't you find, are we, am I? As time goes by, I'll be slip away. Should I do you mind? Oh, we am I? Fighting for love, fighting for love. Raise me up and see my willingness. So fighting for love, fighting for love. Raise me up and see my willingness. This is the way it has to be. Tell me why you lied to me. Fighting for love, fighting for love. Raise me up and see my willingness. So fighting for love, fighting for love. Raise me up and see my willingness. I'm not a fan of you. How dare you spin this love as this love is fighting for love. Raise me up and see my willingness. I'm fighting for love, fighting for love. Raise me up and see my willingness. I'm fighting for love, fighting for love. Raise me up and see my willingness. I'm fighting for Raise me up and see my
Woo! Is everybody awake? Is everybody alive? Is everybody feeling it? Hey, everybody. How are you? Whoa! Let's start off spicy. Sky, I'm going to get your name right, damn it. Vitoriti. Sky Vitoriti gifts 20 SDPN memberships, but perhaps I should introduce what we're doing first. Welcome to the SDPN YouTube channel. I'm Steve Dangle, and tonight we are going to be streaming my reaction, at very least, to the Toronto Maple Leafs taking on the Buffalo Sabres in Buffalo. Hello, Nula. Oh, Prophet got a gift. Very nice. So, there's a couple things here. Number one, Leafs better not lose. They're not allowed. Last Sunday, I whined and I cried and I pooped myself that the Leafs were the tired team taking on the rested Carolina Hurricanes. So no wonder the Hurricanes won. It would appear the shoe was on the other foot. Tonight, the Leafs come in rested, and they're going to be taking on a tired Buffalo Sabres team, and hopefully Tage Thompson used up all his goals last night. Burns just gifted 50 SDPN memberships. Holy Toledo. By the way, I should probably tell you what that gets you. You can use all the different fun emojis. My face, Adam's face, Jesse's face, Julian's face, two different versions of versions of CJ's face. Drew, is your face in there? He's got devil horns because he's the devil. He's a devil person. So we got that. Also, STP VIP. We do a 4th episode every week now. You just got to pay for it. It's $3.99 a month. It is bonus. If you don't want it, you don't have to get it. Then we also have STP VIP ad free. So what that is, it gets you the VIP episode, which is already ad free, and then 1, 2, 3 podcasts of the STP every week, ad free. All of it. All of it. So that is 16 ad-free shows per 4 weeks. Notice I didn't say per month because the calendar is weird. Canadian Tie gifted 10 SDBM memberships. You beauty. You beauty. You know what? I'm going to gift one. Does it give you the option of, it doesn't say what kind of membership though. Interesting. I'm going to do 5. I'm going to do 5 right now. My security code for my credit card. Let me think. It's no. You wish. How dare you? And you can also do super chat and all that fun stuff. Renimpmon. Steve. Hello. I think the Leafs are going to win tonight where the Jays lose. Yeah, we're in that time of year where it's really difficult to be entirely happy. As a Toronto sports fan, it feels like one of them loses. The Raptors don't even fit into that equation. Dude, they've been brutal. So, MacPhail Matt gifted a membership. And also, apparently the guy who saw Brian Burke at the Hazelnut Symposium is in the chat. If you don't know what we're talking about, that was the most recent episode of STP VIP. Someone wrote in, they're like, yeah, I saw a celebrity at a conference about hazelnuts. And it turns out it was Brian Burke. Noted hazelnut enthusiast, apparently. Drew is asking me the weirdest place I've ever seen a celebrity. The biggest celebrity I've ever seen in public is Ricky Gervais. I saw him in the middle of Front Street, just outside the Royal York. Sorry, the weirdest place I've ever seen a celebrity? Michael Bublé at dinner with me. Is that a good answer? I saw a world famous singer at a restaurant with a hockey video blogger streamer. That's what I saw. I asked him how he was feeling. He said good. Drew said I also caused TMZ to think he was on shrooms. That is not true. Michael Bublé caused TMZ to think Michael Bublé was on shrooms. I tried to clear his good name. Prophet says, Steve, I have a vision that the Leafs will win the cup. Joe gifted 5 STPM memberships. You beauties. You're all beauties. Justin Rose, I was meaning to ask you last stream, but did you catch any of the I Quit match between Edge and Christian? Also, hi. I don't think I did. I mean, I saw the penalty box stuff. I saw a bunch of the spots on social media, but there was a game, or was it not? Were we streaming? Wasn't that last week during the stream? It was either during the stream or during the next night with the Carolina game. Hey, did all of you see the Minnesota Wild blew it? The Minnesota Wild blew it. If you pull your goalie in overtime and you get scored on, you lose the overtime loss point. That is a rule that most people didn't know until this year, including myself. Earlier this season, about a month ago, Minnesota pulled their goalie in overtime and they won. And everyone's like, they're geniuses. Well, needing to catch a team like Vegas in the playoff hunt, they pulled their goalie in overtime against Vegas, and they lost. They lose their overtime point. Vegas wins the game, so they get 2 points. And producer Drew with an excellent point in our group chat. How pissed off are you if you're the St. Louis Blues? The Blues are trying to get into the playoffs too. And Minnesota just made it harder for them to do that. Or LA, who's now in a wild card. Are they in a wild card because of it? They're now 4 points back. Yeah. Cool rule while it lasted. Someone's going to complain about it. Speedy V says Leafs win cup. Steve shaves his head. I'll do whatever, dude. I already shave half of it. I shave this half. One Canadian babe gifted 5 SDPN memberships. Woo! And I see David Atkinson upgraded to ad free, just like I did a moment ago. Producer Drew said, is there a worse city flyover than Buffalo to start a game? That is mean. Also, perhaps not. St. Louis? I don't know. Jimmy, what did the kale say to the lettuce? Go Leafs, go. That's a good one, Jimmy. Omar, quick stat here. McDavid has 30 points in March. What? First since Yager in 1992. That's crazy. Northeast Outrider. Sabres have no chance of making the playoffs and are wearing the goat head, so they will likely win. It's just the usual. See, you're right, but it's no, damn it, no. The Leafs are rested. The Sabres are not. The Leafs should win this game. Also, this building is nearly exclusively Leaf fans. It's crazy. And the fact that the Sabres are wearing black as well makes it legitimately look like they're the road team. Drew asking, didn't the Sabres try to stop people from selling their tickets to Leaf fans? I think they're just making sure the money stays in Buffalo, right? So they want Sabres fans or residents of Northwestern New York to buy these tickets. And then if they want to resell them to Leaf fans, go ahead, I guess. This anthem singer is absolutely feeling it. Through. Are we gonna have the game clock, Drew? We're gonna have the game clock. Oh, Ilya Samsonov appears to be returning tonight. Interesting. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen in net for the Sabres. What? Sorry, what do you mean by that, Drew? Oh no, a road team can never have this many fans in the Leafs building unless the Leafs were garbage. Even then, like Leaf tickets are just too rare. They could be in last place, and you'll be like, ugh. Wait, okay, how much are they? All right, I'm gonna go. Shane Barry, Steve, did you see Forsberg's fight versus Moritz Seider? I did, and what's funny is that is actually one of the reasons I lost my fantasy playoff. I lost by 1 point. The main reason I lost is Pittsburgh blew their lead to Colorado, and my buddy had like exclusively Colorado guys and Georgiev, so he won. But the other was we dock points for penalty minutes. 5 penalty minutes is a lot. Tori Lynn, what is Victory Puppy doing right now? Sleeping because he's 9. And Blue White Flame upgraded and Death Eater 91. That's a Slytherin if I ever heard of one. Gifted an SDPN membership. You're a beauty. The game is about to start here. They got Tavares on the bench. He's talking. He's total knee slappers. Boys, if we win this one, I'm going to tell you one that'll knock your socks off. Tage Thompson on the ice after scoring 4 goals last night. Waiting for the puck to drop. Steve, is there a more goalie name than Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen? Yeah, Joseph Woll. Thoughts on the confirmed Global Series games for 24-25? I think it's exciting because they're going to Finland and they're also going to the Czech Republic. Some German fans reached out, though. They're not totally thrilled that they're only getting preseason games. And the puck is dropped. Sabres win the opening face-off here in Buffalo. Line combinations: Bertuzzi, Matthews, Domi. Ilya Samsonov just held the puck there for like 5 seconds. I didn't like it. Bertuzzi throws it to the middle for no one. Matthews almost gets to it, though. Leafs defense is still a mess. Sabres attacking 2-on-2. Tuck waiting for help. Finds it. Can't get through. Sabres hold it at the point. Power, all sorts of time and space, shoots. Flings it wide. Iggy upgraded his membership. Way to go, Iggy. Oh, Max Domi wasting time getting out of his own zone. And then makes up for it by rushing the puck out himself, getting it to center, dumping it, and heading to the bench. Kathy Lawson with an STPN membership gift. I know it's my company that I co-own, but you expect me to be able to pronounce it? Stupid. Brody is out there with Labushkin as a pair. Bobby McMahon, interception, shoots! Stopped by Luukkonen. Rebound, Labushkin's got to hurry up and get his man, and he does. Knocks Cousins wide of the net. Tavares, good patience there. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Nylander with the puck in the offensive zone. Uh-oh. I think that's Greenway attacking. Sabres offside, though. Justin Fisher gifts 10 SDPN memberships, you friggin' beaut. Matthew Nyes, good battle for the puck. One of the few times this season he hasn't been called for a penalty for being large. Paul Douglas, when Mitch comes back, will Keefe finally play Domi with him and Matthews? See, Domi's been playing the right. And Marner's only ever played the right, I'm pretty sure, in the NHL. Jeff Skinner! Stopped by Samsonov. That's a sneaky good save. Robertson, good defensive play. And Holmberg helps him get it over the line. Holmberg gets it deep. Death Eater 91, can we get an ad-free podcast RSS feed for VIP? Drew and company, that is above my head. Not as in it's a decision that others have to make. It's I don't understand what that means. We'll look into it. Okay, good. David Kampf with it behind the net. McCabe. Reeves. DeCamp. Ryan Reeves is in assist territory. Reeves with the puck. To the point. Brody on. Deflected wide. This is a great fourth line shift here. Shoot that. No, good patience from Brody. Kampf with it behind the net. Ooh. Kampf. Almost a nice move. Robert Malloy. Sports are fun. Indeed they are. What was that, Drew? Who's the Sabres free space for a goal? Tage Thompson, because I traded him in fantasy. I feel like it's usually Jeff Skinner, isn't it? There's also noted Alan Walsh client, JJ Peterka, who is coming real close to 30 goals on the season. His breakout season's been kind of lost with the team being bad. Bertuzzi just made a nasty pass to Matthews. Matthews drives the net. Leafs turn it over. Sabres go back the other way. Ooh. Sabres with it behind the net. Tony Lee with a good question. I'm just going to wait until we get a whistle here. Almost 5 minutes in. Have we had a whistle? I don't think so. Timmins just whiffed on a hit. Giordano, good defensive play. Tavares turns it back up the other way. Here comes Willie. Oh, Tavares! Lots of time! Lots of space! Lots of capper. And 2 seconds shy of 5 minutes into the game, the captain opens the scoring on the road with a snipe on Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Way too much time, way too much space. How did this happen? Willie with the good entry. 2 Sabres attack him. There's one man in front. It's Rasmus Dahlin. He's standing stock still while Tavares had, I believe it was McMahon, on the other side of him. Like, that's, you might look at that and say Luukkonen should have had it. His defense did him no favors there because he's got to be ready for 2 situations there. He's either got a wicked wrister from John Tavares or a one-timer bomb from Bobby McMahon as the Leafs take the 1-0 lead. Now, Tony Lee with a question that sort of relates to that. Bigger surprise for you this season, Benoit or McMahon? I'm going to say Benoit because McMahon we all saw last year. Sabres go offside. Benoit we all saw last year, and we were like, oh, there's a good player there. And then he started the season hurt, and that was a bit discouraging and everything. But like there was a good player there. And like even when he was on the 4th line, you could see there was a good player there. Simone Benoit was advertised as the worst regular defenseman in the NHL by some people in the hockey world. And like even people within the NHL, if you think it was just the stats nerds, people within the NHL were texting me the second that deal was signed saying, Steve, Brad Treliving is an idiot. This guy sucks. They told me that. And Simone Benoit has been absolutely fantastic. So I would say he's the bigger surprise. Scott Morton, call out JT Moore on the podcast. No kidding, eh? Holmberg, whoa, stripped to the puck. Here come the Sabres. Too much time, too much space. What a save from Sammy! Lyubushkin trying to get out of the zone. Holmberg trying to help him. Sabres still with it. That was a great leg save from Sammy. Sabres at the point. Bang! One-timer. Stopped by Sammy. Lyubushkin can't get it out. Oh, nice. Good puck protection to get it out. Oh, Bowen Byram with the high stick. So we get a whistle, and I imagine this faceoff will be in the Sabres zone. Joe worked at a private ski club in the early 2000s. Paul Coffey and family came in for fitting. That's my celebrity encounter. Yeah, if you got celebrity encounters, let us know. Like, celebrities aren't rare anymore. I think in our grandparents' day, not only was it rare to see celebrities, but like there weren't that many celebrities. Now everyone's famous for something. You know what I mean? Take a schmuck like me. I was taking my dog on a walk. I didn't even make it out of the driveway yesterday. And someone goes, hey, Dangle, keep up. I'm like, I live here. I don't like that. Northeast Outrider, full row of Leaf fans behind the bench with shirts spelling Matthews. That's incredible. Better than, was that Drew? That's true. It should be painted on their chests. It's still March. How dare you? Robert Bett. Whoa. $50. Happy belated birthday, Iggy. Split the money and get Iggy a treat. And you and Jesse a bag of apples. Adam promises a bag of apples, and he's never going to give it to us because he's a liar. Oh, I see. Oh, Paul Douglas, please clap for the sync, Steve. You're right. We do have the game clock on the screen, I think. 13:46 to go in the first period. Puck is dropped. Oh, there was a commercial. I didn't specify. My bad. The game clock has made me fat and lazy. Penalty coming up. Connor Dewar? Yeah, we don't love that. He's a penalty killer. Natalie Drake, I'm going to my first ever Leaf game on Monday. I'm shocked you've never been. Good for you. Yeah, Connor Dewar, I think going off for the hold on, is that Jacob Bryson? It's a bit soft. I mean, yeah, it's a hold. Well, the Sabres have a bad power play and the Leafs have a bad penalty kill, so we'll see. 13:27 to go in the first period, and the puck is dropped. Kampf wins the faceoff. Leafs clear it immediately. TJ Brody having a decent little game so far. Puck behind the Leafs net. Oh, no! Tage Thompson had a lot of time and space. Rings it around the boards, though, and it goes out. Michael Thomas, the Sabres are minus 33 in the first period this season. Is that true? That's crazy. Sabres, bang! Tage Thompson stopped by Sammy. Oh, Jake McCabe can't quite get it. The former Sabre, by the way. Darlene, good stop. They flubbed the puck a little bit, so they try to work it around a little bit more. Darlene. Sabres have weapons. Doesn't always work, but they have weapons. Darlene. Thompson. Penalty half killed, by the way. Leafs can't quite get it out. Is that a high stick? It is not. Darlene. On. Deflection wide. Holmberg. Pressure on Thompson. He gets it to Darlene at the point. Whack! I think that was Peterka fanning on the one-timer. Puck all the way down the ice to Luukkonen. Waiting for the penalty to be over so I can read some of these. Byram to the point. Jack Quinn. Get out! Okay, Leafs clear the zone. 10 seconds to go in this penalty kill. Bobby McMahon almost intercepts it for a break. Didn't quite work. The Sabres are going to get entry of the offensive zone. Penalty is over, but they still have the temporary advantage. Giordano and Benoit combining to get the puck there. The Sabres get it back. Giordano in the butterfly. Oh, no! Dewar's going straight back to the box for putting it out of play. Oh, Connor. That's tough. Penalty killer goes to the box. Leafs do a great job killing it. Penalty killer comes back on the ice and goes right back to the box. Yeah. This is not much argument there. Oh, that sucks. Dylan Chiro. Did you see Eichel spearing Kirill the Thrill? Plus Van Tilly 0. I didn't see that one. I saw him spear Kirill Kaprizov. That was a bad one. He got 5 in a game for it. Jor Turtle can't figure out how to gift memberships on mobile, so here you go. Thank you very much. I think the problem is you can't gift memberships on mobile. Sabres right back to the power play. I forgot to clap. 11:05 to go in the first period. Brody strips the puck, gets it out. Good job. Matt Mooneyham. No, I can't read that. Sabres, here they come. Oh my God. Leafs get it out. Okay, it's down the ice. My celebrity interaction, cuddled out by Tyler the Creator. I think you mean called out by Tyler the Creator at a concert when I was 14. It is on YouTube to this day. A funny rewatch. Are you the person that he said to boo? No way. No. Are you? Bobby McMahon. Might have a break here. Dahlin looks out of gas. McMahon drives the net and he's stripped by Dahlin. Yeah, puck was out of the Leaf zone for a little while there, though. That adds up to something. 50 seconds to go in this penalty kill for Toronto. Sabres, desperately need to score here. That's a gift from Connor Dewar. Back-to-back penalties that you probably shouldn't take. You're down 1-0 in your own barn. Who put that? The poll is Dewar or Don'ter. Bring back shame. That is such a Justin special. Oh! Sammy with the save! Rebound! How did it take that long for Owen Power to do something with it? And the Leafs clear it down the ice, and the penalty will end. Great kill. Leafs, over halfway through the first period here, only have 3 shots, but they have the 1-0 lead. Part of the reason is they've been on the PK for about half the time. Oh, Nylander tried to find Nyes. He gets in himself. Timmins puts it on. Rebound. Oh, no one was covering for Timmins. Luckily, Nyes got back. Tavares, good back check. Puck behind the net. Battle along the boards. Nyes behind the net for Timmins. Timmins and Nylander, they're just playing with it. Cassie, you don't need to know. Weirdest thing to ever happen at a game you went to. Mine was a game in 2014-15, Islanders versus Pens, and in the middle of the game, a ref threw up on the ice. I gotta think about that. Oh, Canadian Ty says you can gift from the web browser, you can gift from the web browser on mobile, just not the app. Interesting. Weirdest thing to happen to me at a Leaf game. Connor Brown's mom coming up to me and introducing herself. Oh, you're Dangle. I'm Ann Brown. I'm Connor's mom. She's so sweet. Austin Matthews' parents coming up to me to take a picture during the second period of Game 3 in 2018 against the Bruins. Easily the weirdest. I was shocked. But Turk off the post. Sabres get the puck back, though. Oh! What a fortunate passing play. Net is off its moorings, I think, but the puck is also out of play. But Peterka just said a bad word as we get a whistle there. Natalie Drake, celebrity encounter. Steve gave me a hug once. That was in Kingston, right? Natalie Drake is the one who made the 82 game sign. That's so many games. Omar, as a Leaf fan, we're in commercial break right now, by the way. As a Leaf fan, what do you expect from them in the playoffs? Is a Game 7 loss in round 2 acceptable, or at least a third round appearance? Live Breathe Blue gifted 5 SDPN memberships. Making the Final Four is hard. There's a lot about the Stanley Cup playoffs that is about luck. But, speaking of luck, it can work in your favor too. It'd be killer if they got to the third round. Last year was so interesting because they won a round. If they don't win a round, we know they're blowing everything up. They win a round. It's great. We're all feeling pretty good about the team. Second round comes, they're not even close. They're not close to winning that series against Florida. They lose in 7, and it's real tight. It's one of those things that you will not know until you see it. We can't put an arbitrary number on it. The example I always like to use is one time in the OHL, there was a playoff series. I believe John Tavares was part of this playoff series, actually. It was his London Knights taking on Ryan Ellis and the Windsor Spitfires. Spitfires win in 5 games. That must mean the Knights sucked, right? All 5 games went to overtime. was the first time that had ever happened. So you won't know until you see it. Matt Mooneyham cussed and no. The video has 200 views, and half of them were probably me. This is about Tyler the Creator. House of Blues, Myrtle Beach. It was very jokingly, I'm not a jerk. Puck is dropped, by the way. We're back from commercial. Drew Livingstone says, of course, the Leaf fan says it's about luck. James Stemler, now that baseball's underway, 82 feels short. You're right. 82 games, that's a reasonable amount of games. Puck is dropped. 7:14 to go in the first period. Leafs get it out. Still at just 4 shots. There's 7 minutes to go, though. Killed a couple penalties. First, the next penalty is likely going in the Leafs' favor. You don't know that for sure. Ryan Reeves. Oh, Connor Dewar's on the ice. Got to have a good shift there, Connor. How do you think the fourth line feels? It means more ice time for David Kampf. It means a lot less for Ryan Reeves. Leafs get the puck out. Is that ice? It is not. It's just the Sabres are standing still because they're getting interchange. Ilya Labushkin. Ooh, producer Drew says, is this the best black jersey in hockey? It is certainly up there. Without even thinking about it, it's top 3. I mean, who's got a better one? It's got to be, right? It's got to be. It feels like every team has a black jersey. And the Sabres are the only team that has a black jersey that could argue should be their primary. The Ducks jersey sucks. Everything about that team is just awful. Oh, the Flames Flaming Horse is good. I do like Blasty. Tavares with it in the ozone. Nylander in front for McMahon. What a pass from Nylander. Stopped by Luukkonen. It wasn't the best shot from McMahon. What a setup from Nylander. Holy wow. Goodness. Wow. As we get a commercial break so I can finally answer some questions. Wow. Spenny. People think I look like Mitch Marner. He always waves at me during warm-up. I wear a London Knights Marner jersey. You know what's crazy? I'm almost positive I've seen you on TV. Because I'm almost positive I've seen you on TV. And every time I see you wearing that Knights jersey, I'm like, that's clever because he looks like Marner. I'm almost positive I've seen you. Jor Turtle. Your personal preference. Ignore the implications and narratives. Swept in the first round. Why are these the only 2 options? Swept in the first round or Game 7 Stanley Cup final. Quad overtime loss. Oh! Quad overtime loss. Far more heartbreaking, but listen, I'm going to be sad either way. I might as well make money while I'm sad. You know what I mean? Right? You know what I mean? Drew is drawing my attention to a particular comment, and I am trying to find it. There are so many. Can you read it, Drew? Celebrity encounter. Saw Kiefer Sutherland absolutely shit-faced. Being... Drew, I don't know if I can read that. I don't know if I can read... Nope. No. You go up in the chat and find it. I'm not reading that. Nope. Nuh-uh. Play has resumed. Leaves big line on the ice. Uh-oh. Sabres breaking out with it, though. Timmins and Domi back defending. Domi on Tage Thompson. That's a size mismatch for sure. But Matthews helps him out. Lifts the puck out of the ice. Down the ice, rather. Leafs are all over Tage Thompson, as they probably ought to be. Bertuzzi clears it. Leafs will probably look to get a line change here, and they do. Adam Wild upgraded membership to SDP VIP ad-free. Uh-oh! Pass from behind the net. Shot in front, and the puck goes out of play. Natalie Drake, aside, or favorite RDR, favorite Red Dead Redemption horse, aside from the Arabian, I love the dapple gray Hungarian half-bred stolen from the Polish debtor. Okay, so I've never done that, Natalie, because I've never stolen from the Polish debtor. You're the worst. I like the Dutch warm blood. That I think you can buy from the horse stable in Valentine. Problem is, it's like $400. Ryan Reeves gets it out. Tony Lee, Steve, gun to the earth. Who's in net for game one? My $2 is on Sammy. It just seems so different since he's been back. Yeah, 100% Sammy. There's no reason to say Wool. Oh boy! Ah! Reeves and Giordano just broke up a 2-on-1. Or what was once a 2-on-1. Those guys are a combined 77 years old. Why are you guys all asking these questions? Rye, what would be worse? Game 7 loss to Boston in the first round with a 3-1 series leader blowing a 4-1 lead in game 7, or swept in the final? Bro, go to therapy, all of you. Like, why? You tell me, right? It's got nothing to do with me. Which one would you rather me lose my mind about? You know what I mean? Paul, what's your ideal game 1 playoff lineup? Oh boy. Riley Labushkin, Edmondson Liljegren, Benoit McCabe, Brody as the extra guy. Did CBC just go off the air? Or is that my Ignite? Yeah, CBC just went off the air. Okay, it's back, and there's a whistle. Are the Leafs finally getting a power play here? I didn't see it happen. Yeah, it looks like they're getting a power play. Connor Clifton to the box. Well, that was terrifying. Leafs drop the puck and they win the face-off back. Connor Timmins is on their top power play right now with Liljegren and Riley out. Timmins over to Matthews. Oh, he wanted it. Timmins, Nylander. Reminder, Matthews needs one more to get 60. Felt like all we could talk about the other night against Washington. Tavares, look for Matthews. I think he hit the back of the net. And the Sabres get it out. Hello, K. Madden. Thank you for the pound sterling. Tavares and Matthews digging away in the corner. Bertuzzi flicks it around. That'll go around to Timmins, who has to hustle to get it. And he does. Matthews over to John. Willie. Oh, he had Matthews. He had a lane to Matthews. He has one now. Matthews, shot, stopped by Luukkonen. Leave him out there. Yeah, he's still out there. Leave him out there. A building full of Leaf fans on the road. Oh, here comes Alex Tuck. Shot stopped by Sammy. Unfortunately, that's going to be a whistle, though. Did I miss Brandon Webb with the 5 gifted memberships, you beauty? Luke, decided to go through my torture of watching the Leafs with my fellow Leaf fans. Well, might as well do it together, right? Matthew Morellis, bring back the Thrashers. Hell yeah. Puck is dropped. 90 seconds to go here in the first period. 38 seconds to go here in this Leafs power play. Second unit is on the ice. Max Domi out there. Robertson, McCabe, Nyes, and McMahon. Oh, this is a partial break for Buffalo, but McMahon, whoa! With the speed, Sammy has to stop a weak one, but he has to stop one nonetheless. Whistle with 1:13 to go in the first period. Max Domi not having an exemplary night. Luukkonen leads the NHL in what? Goals against average since January 1st. And they're still not in a playoff spot, eh? That's crazy. 24 seconds go in this power play. Leafs win the faceoff. Oh my gosh. Get out of your own zone, boys. This shouldn't be that hard. That was Zach Benson, by the way, with that opportunity on Sammy. Domi gains the zone to Brody. This is essentially just 5-on-5. Brody! I like the Game Boy sound effects that Buffalo has when they get a player back. Partial 3-on-2 here. Leafs make it 3-on-3. Shot broken up. Leafs, despite getting outshot, playing decent defense. I actually kind of like how they've looked this period. They just obviously took back-to-back penalties there, and it sort of killed their momentum for a while. 20 seconds to go here in the first. We'll see if anything happens with what's left. Connor Dewar does not take a penalty with that possession. That was cool. Under 10 seconds. Is this a penalty or a hand pass? 6.9 seconds left in the first. Nice. Alex, we already know your reaction to losses. I want to know your reaction when the Leafs win the cup. What do you think it would be like? Cry. I'll cry. I might faint. I might pass out on camera and have to be slapped. I'm not even kidding. Kampf is out there with Matthews and... Oh, it's Dewar. It looked like Matthews. I thought it was Kampf with Matthews and Reeves. I'm like... Anyway, the first period is over. Leafs head to intermission. John Tavares with the early goal. Give the Leafs a 1-0 lead, and that's how things stand. The Maygrim. Big fan for about 15 years watching LFR every game. First time catching you live. Cheers, my dude. Go Leafs. I'm glad you're here. With you wherever you are, buddy. Omar, current playoff format or the 1 versus 8 format? 1 versus 8. That's not even like take the Leafs out of it. If you are the best team in the regular season, you should be rewarded. If you barely make the playoffs, you should not get the same benefits as the team who mopped everyone from the beginning of the season onward. You know, it just feels like every year the second seed is punished. You know what I mean? And the Leafs are not the second seed, by the way. They are number 3. Might even end up being a wild card team. 2 gets to take on 3. Gee, thanks. Now, if the current playoff format lines up the same way that 1 versus 8 would, then obviously quit your whining. But if it doesn't, I think it's legit. I love the idea of the either division winner or conference winner, being able to pick their opponent. Imagine the Bruins win the Eastern Conference and choose to play the Leafs. Imagine the hype for that series. You can't tell me that that's not good for the game. You can't tell me that doesn't rule. And, you figure a team picks their opponent, they win. They probably do. But if they don't, eventually the team who picks their opponent is going to get slapped. That's what movies are made of, man. We make movies about that sort of thing. It's got to happen. Producer Drew is saying 10-second game. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh my God, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got it. I got something. So, the 10-second game. I'm going to shrink the broadcast feed so we don't get taken off air. Let me just turn off the volume. Okay, so the 10-second game is I have 10 seconds to find something from my room and do a show and tell about it. If you look at the room, it's full of stuff. It's hard. I have stories about all this stuff, all of it. But you give me 10 seconds, it's not a lot of time. It's a lot of pressure. It's like a multiple choice test, but they give you 100 multiple choices. This. Before I show you it, the Blue Room has always, well, not always, for many, many years, had a lot of memorabilia in it. And one day I was sitting in here. Actually, it was in the room in Oshawa. And I said, you know what? There's no women's hockey stuff, and that's not right. So I got a signed photo of Hayley Wickenheiser and Marie-Philippe Poulin. That is not what I grabbed. Then I moved. And the room was bigger, and I'm like, you know what? There's an opportunity here to add some more stuff. And I was like, okay, if I could add anything from women's hockey, what would I want to add? One of the things I thought about getting was the iconic photo of Marie-Philippe Poulin after she scored the overtime winner for the gold medal in 2014, Sochi, where she's like this. What are you going to do? I just ruined your Olympic dreams by fulfilling mine. Sorry. She's just so nice. But here was my thought. My thought was everyone has Marie-Philippe Poulin stuff. I still do. I have a signed photo of her. I have a Marie-Philippe Poulin jersey. Everyone has Hayley Wickenheiser stuff. So there's an iconic women's hockey photo from the 2010 Olympics. It's a gold medal game that I was at in Vancouver, and I wanted to get it. I searched high and I searched low for this thing. I was going to just print this photo off and hang it, but I managed to find a signed one. Oh, that is Tessa Bonhomme having, I believe that's champagne poured into her mouth with the gold medals. I'm trying to get it so that there you go. There you go. Tessa Bonhomme having champagne poured into her mouth after Canada is victorious in the gold medal game in Vancouver 2010. That game was incredible. Shannon Zabados with a shutout in the gold medal game, a 2-0 victory. Wow, 2-0. Who were the goal scorers? Well, your question is a loaded one. There was only one goal scorer. They were both Marie-Philippe Poulin. She was 18. 18. She got both of Canada's goals in the gold medal game in 2010. as essentially a high school student. I don't know if she was literally in high school, but how ridiculous is that? But I love this photo. There's another one where she's got like a cigar in her mouth and she's like playing with the glasses. I looked for that one too. I was able to find this. So that's the one I got. I can't tell who the player is who's pouring the champagne into her mouth. Her number is 2 something. You can tell there's another number on there. Obviously Benum is 25. I don't know who it is. Those medals were cool. Those Olympics were cool. That team was cool. I wanted to have that. And, I've been doing a bit on the podcast where I like to go, I'm a girl dad now. I get it. I wanted this stuff represented in the room because raising a son, it's important that he knows about women's hockey too. I don't know if girls hockey is just for girls or women's hockey is just for women. He can enjoy it as well. But more importantly, this room is mine, but I feel a responsibility to the audience. And I know a lot of people come and go. There are a lot of people like you, wonderful people, who watch every single stream, every single game. But for the people who come and go, and even for the people who come every single game, I think it means something to people to see themselves represented in this room, or at very least see a little nod. Is that so much? Is that too much? I don't know. Drew, do you want to take a little break here and we'll show our first intermission clip? Do we have time? Yeah. First intermission clip. Me and the Steve Dangle podcast boys talk about playoff seeding. So enjoy that while we take a little break. And while you're watching it, click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Producer Drew, take it away.
He wants us to do some predictions for the show today.
Ooh.
Okay?
Okay.
And this is as of Thursday, March 28th. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start with division winners at the end of the season. Who will, with 10, sometimes 10, sometimes 9, sometimes 8 games to go, who will win each division? So we got, in the Atlantic Division, we'll start there. It's the division that I think we all watch the most.
Mm-hmm.
Boston and Florida are separated by 2 points. However, the Panthers have 2 games in hand on the Bruins. So the Bruins are ahead, but the Panthers have 2 games in hand on them.
And they're sub 500 in their last 10, though, the Panthers.
They are. Boston has lost 15 games in overtime. Florida has lost 5. So Florida's got more wins overall. Who do you give the Atlantic Division title to?
I still like Florida there.
Yeah,
I think they'll tighten up over their last 10 games. I mean, they know how important going into the playoffs playing well is. They'll tighten up. I think they'll win it.
Jesse.
And I mean, if you're the Bruins, you probably want the Leafs.
I'm going to go with the Boston Bruins. I think they're going to get the better goaltending down the stretch here, and I like the little 2-point advantage that they have, even though the Florida Panthers have 2 games in hand. I don't like how they struggled recently. I think the Boston Bruins, they know how to win from last year, and they captured the President's Trophy. I think they just continue to roll along. They win back-to-back Atlantic Division championships, something that nobody thought in their mind going into the beginning of last season would happen. And I think they do it again.
In the Metropolitan, we have 2 teams vying for the same spot. The Carolina Hurricanes have played 73 games. They have 97 points. The New York Rangers, who are the first team to clinch a playoff spot this year, have played 72 games, 1 less than Carolina, have 100 points. Who do you give it to?
The mighty Blue Shirts. They have games in hand, 3-point gap. That's really difficult to make up. It's going to be the Rangers.
Jesse.
Yeah, there's not enough games left, I think, unless the Rangers really falter.
And they've been 8-2-0 in their last 10.
Yeah, I'm going to side with the Rangers here.
Carolina, for notes, have been 7-3-0, and that's how good the Rangers have been. You know what I mean?
Yep. They've lost ground on the Rangers despite winning 7 of 10.
This division a couple of days ago was a lot more exciting, but the Winnipeg Jets have gone on a bit of a losing streak lately. However, Dallas has played 73 games. They have 99 points. This is the Central Division. The Avalanche have played 72 games, one less than the Stars, 97 points. And the Jets have also played 72 games, 94 points. Who are you giving the Central Division to?
The Avs have gone 9-1 in their last 10, and they have made up 2 points.
That's because Dallas is 8-2.
2 points. Dallas has won 5 straight. I'm gonna give it to Colorado. They're playing so stupid good. They had one hiccup the other night against Montreal. I think Colorado is hot enough to pass Dallas.
Jesse.
For a team that it feels like all year I've been waiting for them to get it going, and they only have 19 losses on the entire season. I feel like the Dallas Stars are hitting their stride right now, and I think they hold on to this lead here. The Avalanche have really struggled on the road, and not every game is played at home at Ball Center, where Nathan MacKinnon could put up 1,000,000 points. So I'm going to say the Dallas Stars hold on to the lead here in the division.
All right, now let me ask you this question a different way. When you look at the Pacific, the Panthers, my gosh, the Vancouver Canucks, and the Edmonton Oilers. Okay, the Oilers have 12 games left. The Canucks have 10 games left, but there is a 8-point difference between the two of them.
Yeah, that one's not really a prediction.
It's Vancouver.
Could Vancouver lose the Pacific Division?
No, and they're
That's my question.
no, their blip.
They go like winless?
Yeah, that's what it would have to be, right?
Their blip is over. Like they went through a stretch where they weren't playing very well. They're playing great. They're beating everyone. They're fine.
Okay. Now I'm going to go in the Eastern Conference again. Who will be the second wild card team in the Eastern Conference? Currently, it's the Washington Capitals, who are 2 points up on the Red Wings, and the Capitals are 5 points up on the New Jersey Devils. And by the way, they're 1 point behind the Flyers, so it could be the Flyers.
You know what? I'm gonna say it's the Flyers.
You think the Capitals are going to displace the Flyers?
Yep, and I think the Flyers drop down, but manage to hold off the Red Wings.
Jesse Blake.
Yeah, I think you nailed it. That's where I was going as well. I think the Capitals are gonna, take that third spot in the Metro, and everybody's gonna be shocked that they're gonna do it with like a minus 20 goal differential and with zero expectations on this team. The Red Wings, though, I think hop over the Flyers. I'm gonna say that the Flyers.
Yeah.
Sad collapse at the end, even though they're in a playoff seed for the majority of the year. I think the Red Wings take the second wild card spot there.
Jesse, that would be heartbreaking.
The Flyers inserting 2 random goalies into this is so fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, they haven't been great of late, but they do have a 6-point gap on the St. Louis Blues. The Vegas Golden Knights and St. Louis Blues both have 10 games remaining, but the Golden Knights have 6 more points. So rephrasing the question, is there any possible way that either of you can see the St. Louis Blues coming in and snatching the second?
I'll say no, and then Steve, you can say anything more.
Adam, what year is it?
It is 2024.
Oh, so it's not 2019.
That's right.
Oh, okay. Nope. It's over.
Okay,
we got our 8 playoff teams in the West.
I mean, that overtime loss to St. Louis the other night was a dagger.
What a great clip. That was a great clip. I definitely didn't just run back on screen from getting a drink of water. Ooh. My Hockey Night in Canada stream is not currently working. Oh, no, there it is. Congratulations to Elliott Lake, Ontario. Apparently they just won Kraft Hockeyville. Very cool. Was Tom Stewart on the broadcast or did I miss it? Tom Stewart, you've probably seen him in a ton of sketches online. He's the best. He's hilarious. He also edited the trade trees for a while and researched the trade trees. He posted on his Instagram that he was making his Hockey Night in Canada debut, and I am extremely jealous. Cassie, you don't need to know. Who is Team Canada's captain in the next Olympics? I mean, if you... See, next Olympics is 2 years from now. Do you make it Sidney Crosby just because? Does he even make the team in 2 years? You're looking at it now. You got to think of it in 2 years, man. He's going to be 39, 8. and probably in better shape than 30-year-olds. It's going to be Crosby, and if it's not, then it's a much more difficult question, because if it's best player, you give it to McDavid, but they tend to give it to someone who's a little older, more experienced. By the way, apparently in the chat, who had this? Justin Fisher. In the chat, the other player in the Canada photo. So this is Tessa Bonhomme, obviously. This is Haley Irwin. Vigilant. Natalie Drake, I'm road tripping from Toronto to Calgary this month. Audiobook recommendations for the drive. Holy. Is Lord of the Rings on audiobook? Wow. Boy, let me think about that one. Harry French gifted 20 SDPN memberships. I haven't heard the second one yet, but I like the audiobook for Beartown. It's a little heavy, but it's like a hockey novel. A lot of mature content. I thought it was a good book. Ready Player One is good, Drew. Interesting. Robert Bett, Celebrity Encounter. When I was a kid, we owned a cottage at a resort that was owned by Rick Smith. One day we looked up and saw walking down the dock Bobby Orr, Terry O'Reilly, and Wayne Cashman. That is absurd. Did I shout out Harry French for the memberships? Well, gifted 20 memberships. You're a beauty. The game is about to start. There it is. Puck is dropped. That intermission felt like it went 5 seconds. I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that I took 10 minutes to tell a 30-second story with the Team Canada picture. Leafs trying to stifle the Sabres in the neutral zone. Oh, but here they come. Peterka! Stopped by Sammy. Rebound. Leafs clear it. Benoit. Oh, can't take it off of Alex Tuck. Matthews has had a real attention to defensive detail tonight. He's not playing like a guy who's cheating for number 60, although there he is in the offensive zone. You never know. Looks like the Leafs are trying to get a quick shift in here. He's about to change. Yeah, there's Tavares on the ice. Good defensive stick. Boy, I think Sheldon Keefe gave him a real tongue lashing after that loss the other day to New Jersey, because they played real solid defense the other night, and they're actually doing pretty well tonight. BRGR says nice. Oh, because they gifted $6.90. Nice. Ooh, good pickoff from McMahon. He might have a break here. Nylander with him. Will he shoot that? Oh! Oh! Sick move, and he puts it right through Luukkonen into the corner. Oh, that would have been goal of the year stuff. I'm trying not to swear on these streams. Wow. I lost my composure because of Willie. I mean, who hasn't? Bobby McMahon picks it off again. Here comes Willie. He just dumps it. That was a long shift. That's fair enough. I lost my composure because of a Willie. Lots of people do. Robertson. Get it together, boys. Holmberg. Oh, boy. Almost gives the puck away. And then, who was that? Giordano gives the puck away. And now we got a fire drill. Oh, my God. Robertson can't hang on to the puck. Oh, my God. The Leafs can't clear the zone. Matthew Nyes finally does. And he might have a 2-on-1 with Robertson. He gets it through to Robertson for the breakaway, and he scores! They took lemons and made lemonade. Robertson and Nyes are having a good laugh about it, because that shift was an awful mess, and the Leafs scored. Oh, my God. They're showing a replay of the Willie chance that should have gone in. Oh, my goodness. He knew he had a beautiful one there. Robertson and Nyes break out, the two rookies. I mean, I don't know if Robertson's technically a rookie anymore. Great pass from Nyes through Bryson. Robertson with that quick release. And he's smiling to all the Leaf fans because he knows his line got away with one on that shift. That was awful. Nyes' 19th assist, Robertson's 11th goal. Man, for a guy who's not been in the lineup every night, 11's not bad. Not bad at all. Oh! McCabe flattens his man! Sabres still have the puck. Who was that? 17. Ooh. Here comes Ryan Reeves. It was Tyson Jost? That was a big hit. Tuck. Almost had a break there. In front! Tage Thompson went up and over the net. 3.5 minutes into the second period here. Leafs 2. Sabres nothing. 2 goals on 9 shots against Luukkonen. Sabres with a partial 2-on-1. Handled well by TJ Brody, and Bertuzzi got back with just enough support. Sabres regained the zone. Tage Thompson against Brody. Tage has to wait for friends, doesn't find any. Matthews stops up, gets it to Domi, good move. He has Bertuzzi with him. Shoot that. Oh! Bertuzzi just misses the net. Matthews just misses the pass. Steals the puck off his man. Bertuzzi, Domi! Robbed by Luukkonen! What a save! Ho, ho, ho! Wow, what a save! That's a tap-in. That's a tap-in. The ref is laughing. Tuck stopped what he was doing to hug him. Bertuzzi had a wide open net there, and only a few seconds later, Domi, Bertuzzi, oh my God, or sorry, rather Matthews, Bertuzzi to Domi. Was his glove in the net? Man, that was a crazy save. Nope, they don't even review it. Timmins, puck is dropped. Giordano stopped by Luukkonen. That's one of the best saves I've seen all year. That is one of the best saves I've seen all year. And there's the stats that Drew was talking about. Wins since January 1st. Luukkonen's tied for 5th. Goals against 2nd. I think save percentage oh my God. Goals against his 1st. Save percentage is tied for 2nd. That was crazy. Icing on the Sabres with 15:30 to go in the second period. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. If you have green text, good for you. That means you're a VIP. If you don't, you could always get a membership with this YouTube channel. I'm still recovering. Wow. Puck is dropped. Wow, 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 wow. Sabres with a 3-8 record on 0 days rest. Reminder that they are on 0 days rest right now. I said before this game the Leafs can't lose. I mean, they certainly are allowed, but they can't. Sabres, yeah, it's a penalty for sure. The Leafs are about to go to a power play. 15:05 to go in the second period. William Nylander tripped up by, is that Zach Benson? $15.05 to go in the second. Leafs heading to the power play here. Sean says best host ever. You're right. Thank you. Tavares on the draw. Wins it back. Willie gets it. Timmins. Matthews. Timmins just keeps it onside. Timmins on. That goes wide. Sabres can't clear the zone. Good keep from Timmins. Matthews wanted the shot there. The Sabres are all over Austin in the offensive zone. Whoa, Tavares, dangerous pass, but it worked. Willie. Oh, I thought he might have shot that. That save maybe has everyone thinking different. Tavares puts it on. Ooh, that hit Matt Bertuzzi up high. Bertuzzi was down for a minute, but he's back up and posting up in front of Luukkonen. Leafs lose the zone, but regain the puck. Matthews, Nylander. Nylander driving the middle again. Oh, Bertuzzi misses it, and the Sabres are going to rush it out. Dylan Cousins. What is it? The workhorse from Whitehorse? About a minute into this power play, Leafs top unit partially changed out there. Matthew Nyes, Bertuzzi, Jake McCabe, Bertuzzi. Oh, he finds Willie. Stopped. Matthew's still out there. Girgenson's attacking for the Sabres. He's knocked down. That is not a trip. Or is that offside? Is it offside or a penalty? Not a shot. That's a penalty. No, I think it was offside. Matthew Brown, your angry reactions when the Leafs lose is always funny, man. But in all seriousness, your channel is awesome, man. Oh, thank you. And I hope it grows bigger and bigger from a Canes fan in North Carolina. Thank you so much. And it's because of people like you, man, supporting the channel. We're a small business. We're competing against Puck Has Dropped. These giant telecoms and huge media companies with literally billions of dollars. And we're two guys from Scarborough and a guy from Mississauga. Alex Tuck steals it shorthanded. Stopped. Here comes Robertson again with McMahon. McMahon driving wide. Goes around. I thought he might try to get it in front to Robertson. Domi, nice move at the blue line. Oh, Robbie wanted that. He won't get it. Sabres will kill what's remaining of this penalty as they just yeet it into the defensive zone. Leafs won't even get a chance to gain the zone. 3 shots on that power play, though. Hard to say it was bad. Domi can't get the pass across to Kampf, who's now out there. Kampf does a good job stealing the puck from the feet of the Sabres. Leafs changing. Sabres dump it. Brody with it. I've really liked Brody's game tonight. I'm going to say it as many times as I believe it. Connor Dewar gets it deep. I like Connor Dewar. I was giving him trouble earlier this game because, he took back-to-back penalties. He deserved it. He's not a bad player, though. Giordano, good poise there. Matthew Nyes, is that a penalty? Fans think so. I don't think so, though. Giordano stopped. Sabres get the puck. I think that was just a puck battle and he fell, to be honest. But if I was at the game, I'd be screaming. Connor Timmins. Carving through the Sabres zone like butter. Tries to cycle it around there for Nyes. Doesn't work. Nylander. Almost picked off. Wasn't. Here comes Jake McCabe. I love when Jake McCabe thinks he's Bobby Orr. He does it every few games. It almost never works, but it's fun to watch. Bertuzzi. Rabbit animal. Oh! Almost gives Matthews his 60th. He had a great opportunity there. Come on. I want to see it tonight. Don't you? I want to see it. Everyone's talking about 70. He still needs 60. Come on now. Max Domi. Good puck protection tonight. Matthews. Wow. Really uncharacteristic. He flubs the puck at the blue line. And he takes a penalty. Yeah. Although, okay, whoa. Okay, that's a penalty. It's 100% a penalty on Matthews. There's a solid argument for embellishment there. Who was that player? They jumped. They left their feet. Drew says, to be fair, you're terrified of a stick coming high speed at your feet. I must have been real terrified. He jumped. Trichroma. I mute the game on Sportsnet and have you play in the background. Feels like I'm hanging out with a friend. When I have guests over, they ask, why why is there a guy screaming? Because why isn't there a guy screaming at your house? No, that's awesome. I'm glad you have that. 1,200 viewers, but only 300 likes. It's curious. It's very curious. I hope everyone clicks like and subscribe and tells all their friends. Ooh, Adam Copeland beats Matt Cardona to retain. Shout out to friend of the podcast, Adam Copeland, rated R superstar. Cassie, if you could rename the Leafs, what would you call them? The Toronto Click Likes. James Stemler, adding to Matt, I'd like to say SDP is my fave podcast to listen to, period. Not just favorite hockey pod. And I'm a trucker, so I listen to lots of pods. Hey, man. I don't know. Trying to have a funny joke for that, but you're just warming my heart, and I don't know what to do about that. So, gosh, gee willikers, and also thanks. Aqua Gamer, do you think Max Domi... Will you do your maximum Domi dance if he scores tonight? Hell yeah. Of course I will. 10:41 to go in the second period. Leafs about to start the penalty kill. And the puck is dropped. David Kampf tries to get it from the feet of Tage Thompson. Leafs come up with it. They got to clear the zone, though, and they do. Leaf Opstad says the Toronto legacy of failure. I don't think they're going to go with that one. Battle at the blue line. Dewar and Kampf. Great battle to get it out, and they'll go for a change. Quick shifts, boys. Quick shifts. Well over 500 likes now. That's how you get it done. It's over 500. Why not 600? Sabres playing around with it in the neutral zone. Leafs holding them at bay for now. But they get a deep, trick play to Alex Tuck, and it almost worked. But the Leafs get it and dump it down the ice. That was clever. It didn't work, but I don't hate it. I really don't. Interesting little play. Steve, it's pronounced Leif, not Leaf. I did not know that, and I'm sorry. Byram at the point. Oh, Darlene. Byram and Darlene just feels unfair. Sammy with the stop. Oh, Leafs doing a good job clearing rebounds here. Oh, that's what does. Okay, so like once a stream, I trigger the Siri in my phone, and it's because of Sammy. That's got to be it, right? Once a broadcast, I have to look down at my phone because I'm like, why is my phone going off right now? Leafs clear the puck. 10 seconds to go in this penalty. Aqua Gamer, realistically, I'd go back to having them called the Toronto St. Pats. Why not? Why not? Penalty is over. Leafs hold the Sabres to just one shot there. Sabres at the point. Owen Power puts it on. There's a rebound. Lyubushkin clears it, but the Sabres still have it. Battle behind the net. Good from Benoit. Matthews out there to Lyubushkin, who plays the puck at his feet and loses it. Wish you didn't do that. Dewar just kicked it What is everyone doing? Matthews drops for Dewar. Doesn't work because Dewar's like, why are you passing me the puck? I'm Connor Dewar. And it's icing with 8:04 to go in the second. Alex, do we think Matthews even makes it to 65? Not having Marner hurts. And it's not that Matthews needs Marner to score goals. Like, it's not like Marner's the straw that stirs the drink necessarily. It's you're taking away one of the Leafs' most potent offensive weapons, and so it's easier to zero in on Matthews. Puck is dropped in the Leaf zone. Domi can't get it out. That goes over the glass and almost dings a guy in a Salming jersey in the face. Emily says, hi, Steve. You did a cameo back in January for my husband who was getting ready for deployment. Just wanted to say thank you so much. He's also currently beside me watching you end the game. Hello. I hope you enjoyed the cameo and it wasn't bad. Was it good? Every time I make those, I'm like, I don't know. I think it was good. But you never know. You never know. Brandon Frost says Matthews 66. Not Brandon Frost, who I worked with at the zoo. See, I can't make your profile picture bigger. Did we work at the zoo together? I worked with Brandon Frost. Producer Drew says, is Marner back next game? That's what I read. So he was placed on LTIR today, but it's retroactive to, I think it was March 7th. He'll be back. He'll be back this game or next. Adam needs to dress up as Fuller next week. Love that. How many games are left? Well, this is the 9th remaining game, so 8 after tonight, I believe. 74, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 8. Andrew said, imagine someone gifted 50 memberships and I got none. Get wrecked, loser! Lol! No, I'm kidding. Here, you know what? I'm going to gift a membership right now. 1. And I hope it goes to you. There's no way you can't just target gift a membership, which is annoying. There, I gifted one. Puck is dropped under 8 minutes to go in the second. Question from producer Drew. The membership went to someone else. Congrats, Andrew D. Producer Drew says, do I feel bad about ruining Nathan McKinnon's point streak? Let me look down the barrel of the camera when I say this. No. Do you feel bad about your Twitter, Drew? Connor Timmins. Nylander. Timmins is gloved down by the Sabres, and here they come. Shots 14-14. Not exactly a barn burner tonight. Some pretty good chances, though, man. It's 2-0 Leafs. There should be more goals than 2 going both ways. Wesley Novak gifted a membership. Yeah, beaut. Here comes Tavares. He's got a defender on him who doesn't have a stick, and it worked. JJ Peterka lays the body on Tavares. Lead feed for Tage Thompson, who rips it. Sammy makes the save. Oh, almost sprung on a breakaway. This will be icing going back to Toronto's zone. That was a great hit from Peterka. Noted Alan Walsh client. JJ Peterka, one of the more underrated young players in the league. And I'm not saying that because he's an Alan Walsh client. I'm saying that because he's JJ Peterka. If you watch the World Juniors where Tim Stützle really broke out, oh, he's doing it all by himself. No, he's not. JJ Peterka was on that squad, and he was incredible as well. This year, Sabres throw it all the way back into their own zone. This year, Peterka in 74 games is 26 goals, 20 assists for 46 points. All of those are career highs, including assists, which is tied. Leafs breaking out. Holmberg drops it for Robertson. Not a solid pass. Puck bouncing behind the Sabres net. Nyes and Holmberg down low. Robertson goes in and gets it. Him and Holmberg switch. Yeah, this line, like there's potential for this line to work, but I rarely ever like what I see out of them. I know they scored the most recent goal, but the Sabres got like 4 shots and scoring chances, and then the Leafs went the other way and scored. Good defense there from Jake McCabe. Man, he crushed a guy earlier this period. Sammy out of the net to play it. Leafs just threw it out. Oh, are they taking another puck over the glass penalty? And it's Jake McCabe. Oh, boy. That's the Leafs' 4th penalty tonight. That doesn't hit the glass? Well, we go to commercial, and the Leafs will go to the penalty kill yet again. This is water, by the way. Cassie, what cities get a PWHL team in the first expansion? So is it 2? I think it's 2. Let's take a look. So obviously we have New York, we have Montreal, we have Boston, we have Minnesota, Ottawa, and Toronto. Oh, man, that's a really difficult one. And it's difficult because, listen, there's no shortage of great hockey markets, but in a league that small, you would like to minimize travel, right? Connecticut did have a team. I keep thinking Detroit. Detroit comes to mind. It's not too far off the beaten path from all these other teams. Is Chicago? Does Chicago make sense? It's not that far from Minnesota. So, what would the conference be? You'd have Chicago, Detroit, Minnesota, Toronto? Yeah, Drew just said Vegas or LA. That's so far, though, from all the other teams. Yeah, Minnesota's deceptively far. Maybe I'm making too big a deal out of that. There's lots of hockey markets. That's the good news, right? Oh, Pittsburgh is a very good choice. Pittsburgh, Philly, Washington. Washington, isn't there? And their soccer team's really successful. Puck is dropped on the penalty kill. Ooh, David Kampf. 1-on-1. There's Peterka again. That's a good player, man. I'm telling you. Adam Wild in the chat said, I was in the bathroom. We didn't need to know that there, Adam. Leafs ringing around the boards. It goes out, but this time it won't be a penalty. Simon D. Question. The most successful coach GM duo of the 21st century or ever is Cooper Brisebois in Tampa. Both lawyers and neither ever played any pro. Time for the NHL to realize there are more options for GM and coach than ex-players. Yeah, long past due. Neither played pro? I thought Brisebois did. Or am I thinking of Patrice and not Julien? Sabres held to the point here. Oh, but they break through. Peterka wide of the net. Ooh. And Giordano clears it with $1.20 to go in this power play. Ooh, baby. Wow. Holmberg strips the Sabres of the puck. Couldn't clear it, though. Taken down by Thompson. Thompson's so huge. Peterka with it. Coming in, shoots, gloved by Sammy. As we get a whistle here with 4:29 to go in the second. 57 seconds to go in this Sabres power play. Yeah, producer Drew saying Peterka's been the best player on the ice. I mean, certainly for the Sabres. It's got to be him. Tucks look dangerous. Thompson's look dangerous. Peterka slamming a stick on the bench. Peterka has 2 power play goals. Is that what that graphic just said? How? That's it? God, that seems impossible. Apparently their power play is not that good. Giordano, oh boy! Clearing attempt, went awry. Kampf, trying to clean up the mess. Takes it off Jeff Skinner. Oh, TJ Brody picked off. Jeff Skinner again. Oh my God. Clean this up, boys. Clean this up. Dewar attacking the point. Good movement from the Sabres. They get it through. Skinner can't handle the pass. Oh boy. Byram down low. Oh, Cousins to Skinner. Again, they can't handle the pass. Oh, the Sabres wire it high. And oh, smart from Owen Power. Jake McCabe got out a breakaway there. McCabe goes off and Austin Matthews is out there. Decent trade. The best part of that trade is McCabe is not a forward. Sabres with it in the leave zone. Ooh. Solid move. Wide, though. Power. Byram. On. Look for the deflection. Didn't get it. Out of the leave zone. Dewar looking for a change. Does he? Yes, he Dewar. Byram drops it off for Power. Leafs strip it. Giordano's had a nice game tonight, too. He airmails it. Doesn't hit any of his friendly targets. Here come the Sabres again. Bang from the Sabres. Gobbled up by Sammy as we get a whistle with 2:39 to go here in the second. Joe says, Adam Wild, was it a number 1 or number 2? Answer the question, Adam. Answer the question. By the way, click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. If you want to be a member, that'd be nice. Because you would get 4 podcasts a week instead of 3. And if you want STP ad-free, you would get 4 podcasts a week ad-free. Seems pretty good. 4 podcasts a week. It's approximately 16 podcasts a month. Depends on the amount of days in the month. Sabres with numbers. Attacking. Sammy knocks it wide. Bobby McMahon. Wide for Nylander. Pass didn't connect, but it actually works out. Nylander trying to drive the net. He's driven wide. Holds on to the puck. Gives it to the point. Timmins across for Benoit. Into Tavares. That was a nice pass. Tavares gets it back. Behind the net for McMahon. Sabres all over those two, but the Leafs 2-on-3 come up with the puck, but the Sabres clear the zone. Adam took a number 3 apparently in the chat. Good for him. Bobby McMahon, can't find his man. That was Austin Matthews. Get 60 there, big fella. On. Jake McCabe tries to find Tyler Bertuzzi in front. Doesn't work. Tage Thompson rushing. Dumps the puck into the leave zone for himself. Tries to go at Lyubushkin. Lyubushkin just takes it. Gets it to Bertuzzi. Domi airmails it into the corner for Matthews. 80 seconds to go here in the second period. Leafs lead 2-0. Maximum Domi steals the puck off a tuck. Here's Matthews. Bertuzzi. Oh, he couldn't find Domi with that pass. Stay in front there, Matty. Stay in front there, Matty. Matty goes behind the net. Bertuzzi tries to shank it to Matthews. Didn't work. Cameron Thomas, how do you do the year membership? Can't find it. Try doing it on desktop. A lot of people have been messaging us with problems on mobile. You can do it desktop or web browser. Nyes and Robertson attacking again. Robertson high and wide. Holmberg holds the zone, but the Sabres get it, and now they'll attack with under 30 seconds to go here in the second period. And that'll be offside on the Sabres, 23.3 seconds to go. There's also lots of people in the chat. Robert Malloy, Justin Fisher, Drew Livingstone, Adam Wild. Those are just a few of the ones that I've seen. It's hard to read all the comments. But I'll do my best to answer your questions live. And if I can't, they will obviously try to answer it for you. Leafs fourth line on the ice just outside of the blue line to take this face-off. "20 seconds to go here in the second period. Puck in the neutral zone. Ryan Reeves attacking Rasmus Dahlin. Do you hear the footsteps, Rasmus? Yeah, Reeves wisely backing up. Skinner was down on the ice, and I don't know why. He's back up. I'm sure he's going to have something to say about that. Always has plenty to say to the officials, Jeff Skinner, and I'm sure they love it when he does. Second intermission, the Leafs up 2-0. Slow and steady, winning the race so far. Nice goal from Nick Robertson. Man, the Leafs could have 4 there for sure. If you're talking about gimmies that should have gone in, this game should be 4-1 Leafs. Nylander should have had one. Domi should have had one. Peterka should have had one. Hey guys, what do you think of the idea? Just throwing it out there. We haven't confirmed this, but what do you think of the idea of a Tuesday night stream? Adam Wild doing Bruins Preds. Adam's got to get in on these things, man. He 100% does. He's a gifted host, and I want to see him just talk mad reckless about the Preds without me in the room to correct him. Mad reckless. Also, he has a habit of, like, I know it's us, the collective us, and it's me as well with the Dangle Jinx, but man, if Adam brings up a topic and he's like, this player stinks, this player is cold, this player hasn't scored since the Mesozoic, they then score a hat trick the next night. So I am waiting for him to be like, UC Saros is a bum, and Saros makes a 75 save shutout. Cassie said, okay, I have to go to work now. Enjoy the rest of the game. I'll leave you with this. Sid is 5 assists away from 1,000 and plays in Toronto on April 8th. Oof, Maroon. Robert Bet, would you be upset if Hyman catches and surpasses Matthews? McDavid got 3 points tonight and just 5 assists to 100 with 10 games to go. That's absolutely incredible. Yeah, I'll be a little upset if if Hyman passes Matthews, on account of Matthews is pretty significantly ahead of him. Steeson Schiller, Adam should do a live stream during an F1 Grand Prix. I agree with that. Steve, WrestleMania stream? See, there are a lot of extra things that I would like to do, but I'm kind of in baby jail right now. Isla turns 4 weeks old tomorrow. And a month old on, I don't know, on Wednesday. Ooh, producer Drew has an out-of-town scoreboard. Can I see it? I want to see it. Mike St. Jean taking over for Joe Bowen for Leafs play-by-play. Sure. I don't think they want me on that team playing. Oh, we got the out-of-town scoreboard here. No, I can't even see it. Well, here, okay. Predators 4, Avs 6. Sorry, it's in my screen is very small. Ranger, oh my god. I can't even freaking see it. Rangers 8-5 over the Coyotes. That's ridiculous. Boston, Washington 2-2 after 2. Lightning Islanders 2-1 for the Lightning. Hurricanes beating the Habs 1-0 in the second. Hawks beating the Flyers 3-1 after 2. That is no bueno for the Flyers' playoff hopes. Sens beating the Jets 2-1 after 2. The Sens are real big spoilers this spring, including their own draft pick. And the the Pens and Jackets are 1-1. Sorry, I was looking at Saturday night headlines. My bad. Sorry, I thought the out of town scoreboard was still on the screen. Listen, let's show a clip for the second period, and then we'll come back and we will ride the rest of the night to the end of the game. This clip is from the Steve Dangle podcast, and we do a deep dive on all the Canadian teams heading into the playoffs, except for the Canucks, because we forgot.
Where do the Leafs finish in the playoffs? From what you've seen
First round exit.
against Broadway, against New York.
Who's the favorite?
Oh, New York. They have to be.
So here's what we've had for a number of years now. We've had the Leafs go into playoff series. And what I've said is take the fact that they're the Leafs out of it. Looking at all of their regular season performance, looking at them on paper, they should win this series. And every year except for last year, they lost.
Yeah.
Even the Montreal one, which is so mind-blowing. But like even Tampa last year, you're like, okay, someone's got to knock them off eventually. The Leafs added all these players.
The year before, you thought in 2022? Or sorry, 22?
2022, not
Like,
really.
no.
But last year with ROR, with Ryan O'Reilly, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Please let this be enough. And they still like...
22, I don't think.
Yeah, 2022,
That's
not
the
really.
exception.
Well, there have been years where you're like, you know what? Outside of the fact that they're the Leafs, they should win. This is not one of those years. This is one of those years where I'm like, no, they're not the favorite. They won't be the favorite against the Rangers. They won't be the favorite against the Panthers. They won't be the favorite against the Bruins. Even if they were to go into a series against the Hurricanes, if that were to happen, they won't be the favorite going into that.
Well, they'll
I
be the
wanna-
favorite against the Flyers when they meet.
Yeah, for sure. Like, dude, I want them to. Well, I mean, last time the Flyers went to the Stanley Cup final, they were the 7 seed.
Yeah.
7.
And LA won being a 7 seed.
8 seed.
Oh, there you go.
8 seed. So but you're asking me who is favored, and it ain't the Leafs. I'm not going to put it in the words Jesse did because my mouth won't let me. But it's going to be a very tough year.
Okay. Where does Edmonton finish
Oh, man. You
Are
know,
they-
in the playoffs?
Are they in? Oh, like they're not. Like, you don't mean like in the division?
No, I
They're
mean
not
like
in
so
the-
they're probably going to play the LA Kings in the first round.
right.
I thought as recently as like a week and a half ago, the Oilers were going to play the Kings in the first round and kill them. I really did think that.
Now the Kings look good.
And then I watched the Kings beat the Vancouver Canucks. The Canucks were the first team in that game to hit 20 shots on goal, and they did it with 3.5 minutes to go. The Kings know who they're preparing to play. I thought the Oilers would have killed the Kings recently. They've really locked it up and tightened it up, and they got Arvidsson back, and they're hot after a severe cold. I still think the Oilers win, but they're not playing as well as the Kings are right now.
Yes. Kings are on a 4-game win streak. So, okay. Jesse.
It's a real tough one. History is telling me to just side with the Edmonton Oilers because that's how the last 2 years have gone. The Oilers have eliminated the Kings in the playoffs.
Home ice is a big advantage.
And there haven't been substantial changes in either roster in terms of like the star players are all there. And what the Edmonton Oilers have done is kind of added, I think, in terms of like their depth scoring is definitely more robust than it was last year. And the Kings have had emergences on their own right. You know, having Quinton Byfield take another step and adding PLD, and we'll see what kind of performance he starts to give in the playoffs.
That'll be fascinating.
Let's see if he starts caring more. So it's a different teams around the edges, and goaltending for the Kings is completely different too. So I don't know. It's a real tough one. And if you take a step back and we look at their records from March 1st, they're pretty much identical. The Oilers are 8-3-2. The Kings are 8-3-1. So like this little hot blip here isn't that too much of a difference. I'm going to just lean towards the Edmonton Oilers because they're the favorite, I think, going into the series. But I need more the next couple 11 days of games to really make a determination.
Okay, Winnipeg Jets likely to play the Avalanche in the first round or the Dallas Stars.
Oh man. Wait. Oh yeah, you're right. And they're probably not going to get past. Well, they could get passed by Nashville.
They could. Oh yeah, they could.
And then you have the honor of playing like the Canucks or one of the Stars or Avalanche again. Man, you play so well all year, and you're rewarded with that. I hate to say it, like again, Connor Hellebuyck can steal you anything, but they've been banged up for a while. They haven't been playing their best for a while. I think they're one and done.
Wow, Jesse Blake.
Jets, Avs?
Yeah, let's say it's Jets out.
Jets or Stars or Stars Jets. Sorry.
What did you do?
He did both. He kind of did both.
Well, okay. Who's favored, Jets or Avs in a series?
I think the Avs are favored, but I think the Jets upset.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Jets or Stars?
I'll take the Stars.
Jets or Canucks?
That's a hard one.
Right.
Canucks.
So, like, I'm not being a jerk by
not at
picking
all.
the third seed.
Yeah, no, not at all. I just didn't know which one you did. Like,
You think the Jets beat the Avs?
I think the Jets match up really well with the Colorado Avalanche, and they take care of business. And the Avalanche, I don't think they win a game in what's it called? What's it called now? The arena in Winnipeg.
The Winnipeg Arena.
What do they call it now?
I forget.
Isn't it it's not the cell phone company anymore?
Is this still that?
Winnipeg.
Toffoli's Barn.
Man, Toffoli in the playoffs. Canada Life.
Canada Life Center. Is that?
That's right. It used to be the whatever the Western.
Yeah,
telecom.
it was.
Yeah.
I know it changed. Anyways, I don't think they win a game there. I think the Jets will have home ice advantage in terms of like the Avs aren't the greatest road team, and I think Hellebuyck steals the series. I think it'll be fine.
Man, what a compliment. On the broadcast, Kevin Bieksa just compared William Nylander to Henrik Zetterberg, which is that's pretty high praise, and Bieksa saw a lot of Zetterberg throughout his career. Also, the Oilers are going to win the division because I said they wouldn't. That's how it works. That is how it works. Kendra Lee, welcome to SDP VIP. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like to tell all your friends. Do you want to see my prep for this stream? Just lying on the floor with a pillow under my neck. Oh, yeah. I can send Drew this photo so he can put it on screen instead of holding it up like a friggin' boomer. With all due respect, boomers, of course. Yeah, let me WhatsApp it. I'm getting closer to my home. Closer to my... There you go. No Carm. I should be at this game, but instead I'm waiting for surgery. Thanks for making this suck a lot less, Steve and STPN. Dude, I hope everything goes all right. From Mike, Steve, your banana and water advice helped me all week. That's for like energy, right? And like dehydration. I think that's what I was telling you. With the Leafs trying to hold a 2-goal lead against a terrible team, my bowels are ready to open like a set of theater curtains. Help and happy Easter. Thanks, Mike. That's great. Justin Rose, sorry for all the wrestling questions. Do you think Cody finishes his story? Here, before I answer that, yes, this was my prep. Is it this way? Yeah, there you go. This was my prep for the stream. Baby Isla just sleeping on my chest. Steve, it's dangerous to sleep with the baby. I was posing for a photo. She was not going to fall off. They really, like, for the first month, they're just twitchy potatoes, but far more malleable. And they fart and they eat and they pee and they poo and they sleep, and then they wake up and they eat and they pee and they poo and they sleep, and they're very bare bones humans. In about a month, she'll start smiling and laughing and stuff, and that'll be great. Justin Rose, sorry for the wrestling questions. Do you think Cody finishes his story? So, if you're a lapsed wrestling fan, I can forgive you. It's difficult to enjoy wrestling sometimes when, I mean, I was at Raw and I was at SmackDown, like in recent memory, like a couple years ago. And you enjoy the experience, but there was always a tiny little part of me that's like, I'm giving Vince McMahon money right now, and I don't want to be. And now he's finally sort of gone away for a little bit, and it's easier to enjoy. Also, Triple H is in charge of creative, and he's good at doing it, whereas Vince McMahon sucks. So I think Cody Rhodes wins on night 2 of WrestleMania, and having a story that connects night 1 and night 2, I think is going to be excellent. I don't know how he finally beats Roman Reigns. I'm going to put a bet on The Rock betrays Roman Reigns. And they set up a Rock Roman Reigns feud for the future of the bloodline so that Cody can have a championship feud with somebody else. Although they're low-key teasing a Seth heel turn. Justin Rose. Nope, I just answered your question. Sorry. Present day. How close have you come to an accident while celebrating a Leaf win? I've never pooped or peed myself because of a Leaf win. But when I was hosting the what was it? The parties with the big stage in Maple Leaf Square with Emily Agard, and I got to go on stage. I was a couple years away from really dealing with my anxiety, and I almost passed out on stage a couple times, like fainted. I'd be fine. Well, not fine. I'd be nervous. I'd be nervous as hell. And then the second I would get on stage, I would start yelling and screaming and doing all that stuff, trying to get everyone hyped up. And I'd just almost pass out. I don't really have that problem anymore, thank God. Genesis, love you guys. Oilers stream during playoffs. Here's what I can tell you. We're talking about it. Here's what is almost for sure not going to happen. Me doing streams outside of the Eastern time zone. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I got a newborn at home. I can't do it. Here's the good news. I'm not the only person who works at this network. There you go. Too gestive. Is Adam still a Preds hater? He hates them more now that they're winning. Because they make him look stupid. We're about to come back for the third period, so I'll hurry up. George Turtle, if I already liked and subscribed and I really, really, really like this, what do I do then? You tell all your friends. What are you new here? Justin Rose says, thank you. Oh, we have super thanks. You want to do super thanks? You can do super thanks. But I mean, you also click subscribe. Burns gifted 50 SDPN memberships is on my screen. He did that earlier tonight. Did he do it again while I was gone? Nah, no way. No, I think it's just there. We're about to come back. For the third, Matthews opening draw against Tage Thompson. 4-point night for the dog, as in Nathan McKinnon. Shout out producer Drew. Go Avs go. Thanks for doing these streams. Hell yeah. Why aren't they dropping the puck? Drop the puck. Drew says, why does Tavares always look so miserable? I don't think it's that he looks miserable. I think it's that he looks like he has no thoughts in his head. Puck is dropped. Benoit dumps it. Tage Thompson. This is a 3-on-2 here for the Sabres. Thompson, he just rips it into the chest of Samsonov. It really felt like he had more options, more time to make things happen there. The Leafs have 8% of goals from their defense, which is the lowest rate in the NHL. I mean, I think it just shows how they score goals, right? They rely on their big guys. Puck is dropped, by the way. They rely on their big guys. Also, they rely on tips. You know, like, they don't score a lot of goals. Their defense do pick up quite a few points. I don't know where they rank in the league in that department. Oh, Sabres! Good block from Brody, who's had a really solid game. Good save from Sammy. Kampf and Labushkin. I really hated that. Brody gets it out. Leafs fourth line on the ice early in the third. Interesting. Here comes Greenway. Fires it on, gloved by Sammy. What happened to Brody here? Oh! He blocked the shot with his stick. The puck deflected up and hit him in the ear. He looks all right. Ooh. Leafs win the draw in their own zone. That was John Tavares. Oh boy, flub pass though. Give it away. Here come the Sabres on. Wide. Leafs only have 14 shots. The shots were 14-14. The Sabres have made it 21-14. Leafs painfully parking the bus here. But it's a 2-goal lead in 2024 is not a big enough lead to park the bus, especially when you wear a maple leaf on your chest. Owen, if not tonight, how long do you think before 60th? It'll be the next game after this one, just to screw with us, I think, Owen. Omar, if McDavid wins the Art Ross, does he win the MVP? Probably. And producer Drew won't like that answer, but it's probably true. Interesting. Wow. Drew said it'll be like LeBron voter fatigue, and that's why he won't get it? That's fascinating. Nyes battling for it. Robertson out there. There's something there with those two. I just don't know if Holmberg's the center. It's not even that Holmberg's a bad player. I just don't love the fit of that line. But like, who else would you rather have there? Well, great question. I don't know if Domi would work out much better there. Although Domi and Robertson is interesting. Matthews and Bertuzzi out there. Oh, Matthews had a chance there. Bertuzzi gets it to Brody. Great effort play. Matthews, can't steal the puck back. Click like and subscribe. Tell all your friends. Uh-oh, Greenway wide. Greenway scored the really, really, really stinky goal in December that essentially ended Samsonov's season temporarily while he went to the minors to figure everything out. Domi! Oh! Drops it. Bertuzzi gets it. Bertuzzi to Matthews. Shoots! Gloved by Luukkonen. Boys, you had an opportunity to score there without giving it to Matthews. Don't get cute. James Stemler, going on Wednesday. I'm cool with 60 coming then. I understand that. In Genesis. Is that a husky in your profile photo? I love huskies. There's a husky I follow on TikTok. What's their name? Antonella or something? And they have an Italian accent and they go, "Oh, I think I might be confusing two dogs that I follow on TikTok, honestly. Now I'm realizing I follow multiple dogs. Nylander, oh, he gives it away. This is going to be a breakaway for Alex Tuck. Shoots. Stop by Semi. Sabres are definitely offside right now. The Leafs are probably going to, oh, no. Puck goes on net. So it's not icing. That was a mess of a play for all involved. Sabres dump it. It's behind the Leafs net. Jake McCabe. Oop, stripped. Gets it back. Leafs can't get it over the blue line. Oh, Sammy with the save. Oh, and Peterka couldn't get the puck. That guy could easily have two. He could be on hat-trick watch right now. Reeves gets it deep-ish. Peterka's going to have no sticks left by the end of the game. Sherry Buggy, does Matthews get an ENG for his 60th? Why not? Why not? He only has one empty netter on the season. You shouldn't even feel bad about it. I would like to know how many empty netters Gretzky had when he scored 92. I'm sure that couldn't be hard to find, right? Labushkin to Kampf. Kampf gains center. He gains the blue line. Puts it wide. Goes after it himself. Robertson now out there. Puts it back there for Kampf, who's, I think, trying to change. Giordano tries to go for the tip. No one there, though. Nice. Oh, to Timmins. Stop by Luukkonen as we get a whistle here with 14:52 to go in the second. JJ Peterka with 4 shots and 9 attempts on the night. That's a good line. Producer Drew says all 92 of Gretzky's goals were empty netters. Did you see the goalies? Gretzky should have had 100 that year, and it's annoying that he didn't. And he should have had 900 career goals, and it's annoying that he didn't. He ended at 894. Face-off in the Buffalo zone. Holmberg loses it. Holmberg out there with Nyes. Ooh, good hit from Nyes. And Robertson. Sabres gain the line. Shot. Stopped up high by Sammy. Holmberg strips it. Can't get the pass to Robertson. Good little one-handed play there by Nyes. Holmberg rubbing off on him, apparently. Sabres get it out, though. Ooh, one-on-one against Benoit. Whoa! That's a penalty? No way. That's a terrible call. In the third period of a close game, Benoit just takes Olofsson down. Oh, dear. Was Benoit supposed to? Yeah, they're going to call that in the playoffs for sure. Oh, yeah. On Florida, too. That's a weak call. Terrible. Shout out to the bald guy yelling at the refs wearing Easter Bunny ears. Omar says 4 empty net goals for Gretzky. So he scored 88 goals on goalies. Oh my God. Face off here in the Sabres zone. Key penalty killer in the box right now. That call sucks, dude. That call sucks. I'm usually on the side of how wasn't that a penalty? That is not a penalty. It's certainly not a third period penalty. It's not a March penalty. It's definitely not an April penalty. And not in a million years is it a May penalty. Sabres moving it extremely well, except for that muffin from Tage Thompson. Man, he's made a couple really odd decisions. Ricardo Capuano says, how come Steve doesn't show the game anymore? So I used to be on the Sportsnet YouTube channel, Sportsnet owned by Rogers. Rogers is obviously the right holder for the NHL. Now I'm on my own business's channel, myself, Adam Wild, Jesse Blake. We have SDPN. Unfortunately, we are not billionaires, not yet. We don't have the NHL rights. That's why we don't show the games. But if it makes you feel better, you're supporting a small business now instead of a giant telecom. There are dueling Let's Go Sabres and Go Leafs Go chants, and Go Leafs Go is deafening in comparison. It's absolutely wild. Darlene. Thompson. Ooh, that's a shifty move. Ooh! Stop by Sammy. He dished it off to Greenway, and he got the pad out. Leafs desperately trying to get it over that blue line. Come on. Get it out. 30 seconds to go here in this penalty kill. Leafs penalty kill has been exemplary tonight. Sabres power play has been booty. Sammy deflects it, and it goes up and out. Aqua Gamer, is Wes McCauley on the ice? Does Steve have to run out to the store to sing Happy Retirement Wes again? I wish he would retire. We haven't heard a ton about him. Well, that's not true. He was at the center of the whole John Tortorella thing. 12:32 to go here in the third. 14 seconds to go here in this penalty kill. Adam says he'll buy the NHL rights with his couch cushion cash if we hit 1,000 likes. David Kampf getting kicked out of the draw here. Connor Dewar in there. Connor Dewar is a natural center. And he loses the draw, though. Ooh! Goes straight to Kampf. Leafs will get it out. Natalie Drake, why don't more players wear ear guards? I do not know. Brody, high sticked. And after the penalty is killed, the Sabres will go to the box. Jeff Skinner not even arguing. Ooh. Yeah, Skinner got him right up in the fotch. Yeah, I've as best I can tell, some hockey players make fun of other hockey players for wearing ear guards. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like it's not even uncomfortable. You don't feel it. Your ear guards don't really touch your ears. I don't get it. Unless you have really big ones. Daniel gifted 5 SDPN memberships. Shout out Daniel, you beauty. Cassie, I was so confused why my phone kept going off as I was driving to work, only to see Steve retweeted my Golden Knights wild tweet. Sid now 4 away from 1,000 assists. Unbelievable. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Gosh darn it. Get in there. I'll use this commercial break to tell you. So the memberships for the channel. You can also do this on Spotify, and you can do it on the other one, Apple Music. Basically what you get with a channel membership, you get the cool emojis and everything. Your name is in green during these chats, those little perks and just things like that to help you feel involved. But what the big things are, there's the SDP VIP tier. SDP VIP allows you to get the extra show per week that we do. We do 3 Steve Dangle podcasts per week. If you're an SDP VIP, you get 4. It's usually about things that are non-hockey. It's a lot of fun. It's the stuff that we used to do that we sort of got away from because we talk about so much hockey. If you're SDP VIP ad-free, you get the VIP episode plus 1, 2, 3 regular Steve Dangle podcast episodes per week, all ad-free. And obviously in the summer we don't do 3 a week. I think we go down to 2. And I don't know exactly what that's going to mean for the numbers, but once the season begins, it'll be 3 episodes per week. Plus the VIP, all ad-free. For just, what is it, $6.99 a month? I think it's a pretty good deal. We're back, by the way. 12:08 to go in the third period. We already have a whistle. Samsonov, since January 1st, has the highest win percentage in the NHL. Save percentage is 17th, but it was 47th. Man, he was unusable. I'm surprised he was as high as 47th. Tavares wins the faceoff back. Oh, Nylander can't get it. Bertuzzi to Matthews. Gets it to Timmins. There's a bit of a bouncing puck. Timmins. Sabres all over him. Matthews gets the puck. It's in his feet, though. Gets it to Bertuzzi. Oh! Tried to get it to Nylander. Bit of a wild pass. Nylander. Can't get his pass through. Scrambling back. Tuck! Up and well over Samsonov. Not even close. Bertuzzi. Oh, my goodness. This is a bit of a mess, boys. Matthews intercepts the pass. Sabres get it deep anyway. This is a mess, boys. Figure it out. Oh, boy. Top unit running out of time here. They might want to get a change in for some of these guys. Doesn't look like anyone's coming off, though. Oh, my God. Terrible pass from Timmins. And he's like, you know what? I stink. I'm getting off. Swaps off for McCabe. I don't see Nylander changing, though. Yeah, 30 seconds. Leafs can't get across that blue line, except they do. Max Domi out there now. Fires it on. That'll go up and out of play. Josh Huseman. Interning for my local hockey team from the USHL's Dubuque Fighting Saints, and yesterday's game felt very Leafy. I'll donate again and explain in a sec. Uh-oh. That's ominous. Matthews on the bench now. I want him to get 60. Oh, Maddie's in here. 1,000 likes and we'll get a mad dog emoji for the VIPs. Let's go. Oh! Sabres breakaway. Stop by Samsonov. That was Dylan Cousins. Brody to McMahon. Shout out Darth Quader, who's an SDP VIP. I guess my sales pitch worked. Leafs. Oh no, this is going to be a break for Jeff Skinner. All alone on Sammy. What a save! Holy cow, are you kidding me? No way! He just made that save on the rebound. Sammy! Holy crap! That was even better than the Luukkonen one earlier. He was down and out. That's a goal. It's a goal, folks. Oh my God. Oh my God, that save. Don't you guys dare let Sammy down. Oh my God. Holy crap. Drew, I'm not even going to say that out loud. Not yet. Fourth line out there for the Leafs against the top line of the Sabres. We don't like that. Although Reeves, he's putting good pressure on Tage Thompson there. Benoit will get it out to Nyes. I guess it's not the entire fourth line. Dahlin coming in. I can't believe he made that freaking save. Holy crap. Man, oh man, oh man. Nyes coming in. 1-on-5. Rings it around for John Tavares, who's on the ice now. Strange lines here. I don't know if this is just guys getting caught out for long shifts or what. Nylander takes his man down. No penalty call, though. Tavares and Nylander out there. Just saw Nye swap off. Bertuzzi out there. This is interesting. Benoit smashing bodies. Oh! Breakaway. Max Domi, partial. Shoots wide. I was distracted. It looked like the Leafs net was off its moorings. Domi in front. Can't find Matthews. McCabe. Stopped by Luukkonen. You know what? Luukkonen's been so good. But Sammy, absolutely absurd with that save. And I think we're finally going to see our first replay of it. Makes that excellent save on Dylan Cousins. Jeff Skinner has a breakaway. Great move. Oh my gosh. I can't believe he made that save. Cannot believe it. That's a hat pick. That's a dang it. That's a everything. Robert Bet. I think if Matthews ever gets 60, they will come trying. Oh boy. If Matthews ever gets to 60, they will come trying too hard. Also, do you think Sid leaves Pittsburgh? I think your fingers got excited there. That happens with me too. I don't think Sid is ever going to leave Pittsburgh. He's got plenty of reason to. I just don't think he's interested. And the boys are trying too hard to get Matthews' 60th. Renimpmon. You know what Drew was going to say. Be quiet, Drew. He didn't say the S word. He said something else that is potentially more damaging to a goaltender. I'm not. Oh, it's worse. Drew doesn't understand. That's how I know you're not a Leaf fan. Like, fundamentally, you don't have the necessary paranoia of a Leaf fan. You just don't. That's okay. Yeah, Drew's making fun of me because I was worried last stream because the Leafs were up 5-0. Yeah, it was 5-3. You absolute jerk. And it was the Oilers. How dare you? Shout out to the Matthews guys getting featured on Hockey Night in Canada right now. Hearts instead of mustaches. Yeah, it's true. Could have been better. Tage Thompson is being a grumpy Gus in the faceoff dot with Kampf. Puck is dropped. .745 to go in the third period. Leafs still with the 2-0 lead. Shots 30-20 for the Sabres. Leafs have had the lead for all but 5 minutes of this game. Present day, when the chat wants 60 and makes 35 jealous? I'm confused. Battle for the puck behind the Sabres net. Holmberg. Man, huge size mismatch out there. Sabres come out with it. Good kill of time, though. Sammy, behind the net. Do not blow this. Holmberg for McCabe. Rings it around hard for Robertson, who's going to need some help. And he says, I'll help myself. Benoit takes down his man. I don't see an arm up. Owen Power. Shot. Wide. Another not so great shift from this line of Leafs youngsters. Or hemmed in anyway. Last time they were hemmed in this bad, they scored at the end of it. So Samsonov gets the puck with 6:11 to go in the third period. We get a whistle. Holmberg going at it with Benson. Pardon? Josh Huseman, this is the Dubuque guy from the USHL. His team outshot their opponent 47-30, 26-11 in period one, ending with us down 2-0. One of our players scored a hattie, including a game-tying goal in period three. Third goal broke franchise record for goals by a player in one season. Team lost 5-4 in the shootout. Dude, that sucks. Are we riding the wave in the chat? Are we riding the Nikita Soshnikov wave? Leafs get their top line out there. 6 minutes to go here in the third. Max Domi gets it out. That could have been a 2-on-1. Oh, what the hell? Oh, Matthews robbed of his 60th goal by Luukkonen. The Leafs had a 2-on-1, Bertuzzi and Matthews against Matthews! Number 60! Austin Matthews, for the second time in his career, is a 60 goal scorer. What a play! What an incredible play. Domi sends a pass out to center ice for Matthews and Bertuzzi. They don't receive it properly, but the defender on them is Bowen Byram. He doesn't have a stick. Matthews robbed by Luukkonen. It was an incredible save by Luukkonen, but they stick with it. Oh, Byram had a broken stick. Luukkonen, that's such an incredible stop. Matthews hits the outside of the post, throws it in front. The puck is right at his feet on the rebound, and he scores a tap-in. I think that was Connor Timmins at the point. It was a right-handed defender. Matthews had what seemed like an eternity, and he is fired up to get number 60. There's a milestone. On to the next, bud. On to the next. Jesse Blake in the chat saying 60. Let's go, buddy. Matthew's shaking his head because he's had a billion chances to get that thing, man. I'm surprised fans were throwing things on the ice. The puck is already dropped for the next shift. Leafs now up 3-0. Now you can't let your foot off the gas. I know there's not a lot of time left. You still have lots to play for here. Maximum Domi with the secondary assist. Do the dance. Maximum Domi, buddy. Maximum Domi with the secondary assist. We don't care that it's secondary. I can't believe I didn't unplug anything when I did that. Justin Fisher feeling good. Just gifted 20 SDPN memberships. Owen saying, we got it. Let's go. Let's go. The Leaf fans in attendance losing their marbles. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third. What a bananas play that led to that, too. Holy crap. Oh, my God, man. Got 2 Leaf goals off of just wild bounces. Just crazy. And the MVP chants start in Buffalo as one producer, Drew, rolls his eyes. And it's crazy. Like, Matthews is going to have more goals than he did in his MVP season, and he's probably not even going to get nominated, honestly. It'll be McDavid, it'll be McKinnon, it'll be Kucherov. Matthews will get lots of votes. I don't think he's winning. Way! Logan Berube! Gifted 50 SDPN memberships. Let's go. Let's go. I almost fell back in my chair. I think I dislodged something. That is as big a celly as we have ever seen Austin Matthews have. Let's go. That's him throwing the monkey off his back. And, like, I feel like he scored, I don't know what, a couple days ago? But it felt like he hadn't scored in a month. With the amount of chances he was getting, that milestone hanging over his head. That is unbelievable. Lots of people getting their membership. Thanks to Logan Berube. Let's go. Let's go. Producer Drew saying this is the most non-Leafy game ever. They're getting the bounces. Drew, it's crazy. For someone who grew up in the GTA, like, I know you're not a Leaf fan, but, like, what are you, new here? Give it a sec, bro. CDF, £5 sterling. SDPN for 60 likes. Let's go. Cameron Thomas gifted 5 SDPN memberships because he's a beauty. Present day, it's a bit premature, but that's 3 for 3 on SDP watch-alongs being crushing Leaf victories. You did the Drew thing! No! You gotta wait. How dare you? You gotta wait. Poor Bowen Byram on that shift. He was not having a fun time. That's a good question, Drew. Let's save it for after. That's a good question. 4:19 to go in the third. Puck is dropped. Oh, terrible pass to Darlene, who had a one-timer lined up. 4:10 to go in the third. Lots of empty seats already. And, like, I'm not saying this to be a jerk. They have to be Sabres fans, right? Although I've driven home from a Sabres game and the traffic sucks, so it could be that. I saw the 60th goal. I can leave, bro. Sabres attacking. Fourth line gets it out. Reeves dumps it. Is this going to be enough for icing? Oh, there's already a whistle. What happened? I imagine it's going to be a penalty. Jake McCabe getting a call. He takes out Jordan Greenway. 3:47 to go in the third. Sabres with a 2-minute power play. Oh, boy. The Leafs have been playing with fire all night. Drew said, if I'm worried right now, I'm going to shut off your camera. Shut up. Trichroma. How much Domi, Matthews, Marner have we seen? Not very much at all. None that I can think. I don't love that. I think they have better options. Sabres are pulling their goalie. 3.5 minutes to go in the third. It's 2024. Oh, Leafs dump it. Doesn't go in. Paula Belin, 60 goals. That's so many goals. Gifts 5,500 CLP, which I believe is Chilean currency. Bobby McMahon fighting for an empty net goal. Here come the Sabres. I think the Sabres are offside here. Aqua Gamer said, imagine if the Sabres get a 6-on-3. Okay, I have a better idea. Imagine they don't. I think that'd be incredible. Top goal-scoring duos in the NHL this year. Verhaeghe, Reinhart have 84. Hyman, Draisaitl have 90. Matthews, Nylander, I forgot about this, have 100. I said this last LFR. The next goal that either Nylander or Matthews scores will give them 100 combined. Gerald said, impossible to blow this huge game for the Buds. Shut your face. Penalty, halfway killed. 2:40 to go in the third period. Sabres 6-on-4. I'm not saying it. Yokiaru. Jack Quinn. Blocked by Benoit. Jack Quinn. Sabres passing it around. Tip goes wide. That's part of the reason the Sabres are not doing well this game. They're taking lots of shots and getting lots of deflections, and none of them are hitting the net. Pontus Holmberg picks off the puck. Leafs can't clear the zone, though. And things are really spread out. Leafs very quickly get back on track. Sabres again. Pass off target. Bang! From Jeff Skinner, high and wide. Leafs get Jake McCabe out of the box. They have 3 defensemen on the ice right now, I believe. And McCabe has to play the role of forward here. And the puck is deflected off of Holmberg and out with 1:28 to go in the third. Sabres net was still empty. I wonder if they ease off the empty net stuff. They are playing CM Punk's theme song right now. Oh, Jesse Blake, you suck. You suck. I swear to God, dude. I swear to God. Peterka to power. Peterka on. Wide. Oh! Bertuzzi is out there. Leafs clear. That's going to be ice, though. Sabres still with the empty net. They really want to ruin this, eh? Don't pin that comment. No, 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 no. Adam, we need to override this. This is a 2-1 majority vote against this. No, no. Manraj, you too. No. Jeff, stop it. Oh, my God. 1:07 to go. Oh! Matthews trying to steal the puck. Doesn't work. Bobby McMahon. Matthews. Oh, my God. TJ Brody leveled. And it's a penalty on Alex Tuck. Oh, and there's going to be a brouhaha. Greenway and Giordano. Whoa! Matthews and Tage Thompson. Giordano's fighting like 3 guys right now. Bertuzzi with Dahlin. The Sabres have 6 guys out there right now. This is part of the problem. Drew goes, who wins, Luukkonen or Samsonov in a fight? I don't know enough about Luukkonen. Sammy, I think, is a lover. Oh, and Bertuzzi giving an extra shot to Dahlin. He's going at it with Peterka. Guys, the game is still going on. And now someone's in a headlock. McMahon put someone else in a headlock. I think that's Peterka. I know Alan is going to love that. Alex Tuck goes 2-on-1 against him. The refs need to do something here. The Sabres outnumber the Leafs. This is part of the reason this is getting out of hand. I know Giordano and Bertuzzi have been antagonists here, but the Sabres outnumber them. And that is causing the officials to lose control of the situation. I know there's only 4 refs, but Sammy had his blocker off for some reason. Jacob says Sammy's Russian, so Sammy. That's great stuff. So, oh yeah, the Leafs were originally getting a power play out of that. Ooh! See, I was looking at the Tuck hit, the Dahlin hit right in the numbers of Brody. That's not a good hit. That's 2 probably for boarding. Every player on the ice got a misconduct. Every skater on both teams got a misconduct. That's happened once around the NHL this season. Bald guy with the beard wants the noise. There's no way the Leafs are getting a power play out of this. Girgensons and Tavares talking to the officials. Not the 2 I would have expected. Tavares, yes. Girgensons, no. Matthews got 10? Matthews just got a 10-minute misconduct? Get out of here. That's going to mess up some people's fantasy, eh? Dude, Matthews just got 10 penalty minutes. Someone's about to lose their fantasy playoffs for that. Someone's got to have the footage of the refs doing this. It's so rare. Reeves is just out on the ice smirking. Reeves is on the power play right now? This is bloody anarchy. This is bloody anarchy. There's a little girl behind Sheldon Keefe who appears to be dismayed, and she had a Matthews sign. I hope that's not because he was kicked out of the game. So the refs are talking right now, and I think the discussion is probably, do the Leafs deserve a power play right now? I mean, Bertuzzi was being a jerk in the middle of all that, and he probably deserved an extra call. The NHL official in the box is getting the list. They're making sure they have the right guys on the ice. Gord Dwyer is talking to Sheldon Keefe right now. Matthews, can I get a puck? Yeah, the little girl says Matthews. She has a sign that says Matthews, can I get a puck? But Matthews isn't there right now. I hope he's able to get her a puck. That sucks. I mean, he probably wasn't anticipating getting kicked out of the game. I think that's, you know what's crazy? That's the second time Matthews has ever been kicked out of a game. And both of them were technically Buffalo home games. Because the first one was that game in Hamilton, the outdoor game, where he cross-checked Dahlin in the head. So 55.6 seconds, the Leafs have the power play, and it's basically just the fourth line out there. Or what? Benoit, Nyes, Holmberg. What the? All right. Benoit leading the rush, leading the zone entry. Let's go, big fella. Connor Dewar out there. Oh, boy. This stinks. Under 30 seconds to go. Samsonov. Up. If you're a goaltender. Something. Nice. Strip to the puck. Dude, you can't let this happen. I'll beat you up. Wide of the net. Under 10 seconds to go. Just tie it up. Ilya Samsonov, third shutout of the season, stops all 34 Sabres shots. Leafs outshot 34-22 by the Buffalo Sabres, but they win 3-0. Austin Matthews gets his 60th of the season. Ride the wave, everybody. Ride the wave. Ride the wave, chat. You bunch of smartasses. Leafs have a good record in these streams so far. Woo! Present day, you wouldn't think they were outnumbered by how McMahon and Burt were fighting. Dudes were ordering dinner for 3. Absolutely. Big shutout, big milestone, nice little win. Nova says Reeves finna win the Lady Bing at this point. You know what? It's possible. It's like him and Yegor Sharangovich. And Sammy got the shutout, but like Matthews hit 60 goals. You got to give him the belt, right? That Sammy save was so stupid. What do you think, Drew? Matthews has scored 60 before, so he doesn't get the belt this time. That's interesting. Yeah. Travis saying, who gets the belt, Sammy or Austin? Oh, that save from Sammy was nuts. Luukkonen had like a probably save of at least the Sabres year candidate in this game. And then Sammy pulled off a save that was every bit as good. Every bit as good, if not better. Wow. Aquagamer, first Leaf shutout in Buffalo since Raycroft in 2007. He couldn't have had many of those with the Leafs. Not a chance. Maygrim feels nice to hit a milestone and not lose the game. That's hilarious. Andrew Raycroft. Yeah, who gets the belt, Maddie or Sammy? I'm gonna say Maddie, but I really don't know. Who was traded? Raycroft was traded? Yeah, yeah. I know that. Oh, thanks, Drew. You suck. Raycroft had 3 career shutouts as a Leaf. That's crazy. He had 2 in 72 games. And then he had 1 in 19 when he was the awful backup. He was an 8.94 the year he played 72 games, and he was an 8.76 the year he played 19. He was not good. Folks, click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. George Hurdle, Gio tries to give it to Maddie. Okay, I like this. So Giordano currently has the belt. Gio tries to give the belt to Maddie, and Maddie won't let him, and he hands it to Sammy. So the photo, I think, is going to be Sammy with the belt over his shoulder, and Matthews doing the fist next to him, and maybe Giordano in the photo as well. That was awesome. That was awesome. Tavares, Robertson, Matthews 60th, Sammy with the damn shutout. Now I gotta mute the Hockey Night panel because I can't listen to them and talk at the same time. That's a real bad hit, by the way, from Darlene on Brody. And I would not be shocked if Darlene maybe at least got a fine for that. McMahon putting, I don't know who that was, in a headlock is really funny. I can't believe there weren't any actual fights. I can't believe no one actually dropped the gloves and fought. Bertuzzi is the only one, it appears, who lost a glove. Oh, he tried to, yeah, he threw a punch. I think it was Nate Thompson there. That's anarchy at the end of the game. Holy. I hope you guys like the stream. Oh, Matt Bruder. Yeah, so it's going to be Matthews, it's going to be Sammy, and it's going to be Simone Benoit with no shirt. I think you're right. Oh, my God. Do we get a Mad Dog emote for the chat? Do we get enough likes? You can still click like. You can still click subscribe. You can still tell all your friends. We need 120 likes. Come on. Before you go, just click like on the thing you've been watching all night. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. What are you showing me? Do it. I said what I said. So, Adam, are we officially doing a stream on Tuesday? It feels like we should announce that. Yeah, well, let's wait and see if we have a producer available. But Adam's goal is to stream. 2112A. Welcome to SDP VIP ad free, baby. Oh, Drew had a Minnesota question, and I forget what it is. Oh, we have an answer to the belt. Giordano is trying to give the belt to, he gives it to Matthews. Matthews got the belt. They didn't show him giving it to Sammy. So sorry. Producer Drew's question. So Minnesota, they're in overtime with Vegas. They get 1 point. Minnesota then pulls their goalie. If they score, obviously they get 2 points. If they get scored on with the empty net, they get no points. None. Drew's question is, if their goalie just hops onto the ice and then the puck goes in, yes, it's too many men on the ice and you're not allowed to do it. But do you still get the point in the standings? Surely they have a provision in the rule. Yeah, Drew says no, they don't. It's the NHL. You're probably right. Aqua Gamer title Maximum Sammy. Matthews just hit 60 goals though. I have no idea what to make the title. Tamu Eid. Did Matthews just screwed up his chance at the Lady Bing? Probably. When was the last time a Lady Bing winner had a game misconduct? I don't think it's going to happen. I also don't think he cares. I'm willing to bet he doesn't get a performance bonus for the Lady Bing. Matthews becomes the first player since Austin Matthews to score 60 goals for the Leafs. Leafs PR. Austin Matthews' 60th goal of the season was his 45th even strength goal, eclipsing the previous team record of 44 he established in the 2021-22 season. What a mutant. What an alien. Samsonov with his 13th career shutout. He's getting the Hockey Night in Canada towel. That's a nice way of spreading it out. One of them gets the belt, the other gets the Hockey Night towel. I like that. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Does last year's team respond the way this year's Leafs team did to the Brody hit? No. And I'll tell you why. Last year's team had some tough guys, but you would need to be like, all right, get this guy on the ice, get that guy, get that guy. The guys were already on the ice. Bobby McMahon, I don't know how much of his game is doing that sort of thing, but he'll do it. Tyler Bertuzzi, that guy's a nut. He'll do it. Brody will stick up for himself. Who else was on the ice? Matthews was actually grabbing at guys. Like, it's not like Patrice Bergeron threw haymakers throughout his career, but one of the things he did really well is finding the guy in the scrum who is his equivalent and not fighting them. Matthews went at Tage Thompson. Tage Thompson's probably not going to fight. Completely different mindset. The personnel is important. The fact that they have different personnel, it's definitely important, but the mindset of this year's Leafs, way different. Way different. They're talking about the penalty that Benoit took right now on Hockey Night. Yeah, Kelly Rudy pointing out Sheldon Keefe has changed his tune from completely losing his mind to reacting better to penalty calls. Paul S., credit to the Jays for this LFR title. Ost him Matthews. Yes, the lowercase is intentional. I feel like there's a golden one in there, and it hasn't revealed itself yet. I just don't know. I'll think of a good one. Someone on Twitter, J-Rock, pointing out to Adam and myself and Jesse on Twitter, ESPN just interviewed Keefe on my broadcast mid-play. It does exist. It's surreal seeing this. Like, it's mid-play. Sheldon Keefe is on the microphone talking to a broadcaster. They just don't do this in Canada. I don't know if they're not allowed or if they just choose not to do it. Seems crazy. Like, everyone in every other sport seems to do it. Christine McAvoy, Jesus is trending, and I thought Austin Matthews and not Easter. I don't think we have time to unpack all that. That's quite a bit. Robert bet Matthews and Sammy sharing is caring. Boys, I thought that was an amazing stream. Boys and girls, children of all ages. I got an LFR to shoot. So I think we wrap it up, producer Drew. I think we wrap it up. That is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you liked the stream. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. SDP, VIP, ad-free. Become a member today. And if you were gifted a membership, congratulations. I hope you like what you see. And I hope you extend your month membership to a year because, well, it's better for us, let's be honest. But it's also better for you.